What's up, everybody? Welcome in. We're excited to bring you another of the Cauldron Chronicles. Today is a very special day. While we may be a little delayed in doing so, it's time for our holiday one-shot. Unfortunately, last week, your boy was sick as a dog and puking his fucking guts out. It was a bad time. Someone jerk off an elf for Legendary. Someone beat off an elf, please, before this game is over. Ryan volunteers as tribute. Is he skiing or is he in a gay porn?
Porcino Las Dos, baby. Porcino Las Dos.
Classic Bo Burnham. We hope you guys are good. Hope everyone's having a good day. We got all the homies here chilling with us today and a very special guest, our good friend Connor, sitting down, most likely frozen in the corner. He'll be coming in and out. Shout out, coming in and out. For the duration of the stream, he'll be dropping in, dropping out. There he's back. I told you. I told y'all.
Yeah, we found this guy on the corner of the street and put him in front of the camera and said, play D&D.
We're like, here you go. Let's do it. Kung Fu Candy's doing it. Straight up, Kung Fu Candy will jerk off all the elves. Guaranteed.
I volunteer as tribute.
Now, so we'll chip Sweetwater. I love that. The Sweetwater's... Never mind. It's fine. It's good. It's good. Moving on. Couple announcements. I got a pretty...
I eat pineapple.
That's good. I appreciate that. I got a pretty low-key week. I got only one shift. Well, I guess I had 3 altogether. So I worked the weekend, I worked Tuesday, and I'm off like every other day this week. So unless I pick up some shifts, which is kind of up in the air at this point because I'm not super happy at that work, I'm going to be doing a lot of streams this week. I might be having some guests on, might be chilling, don't really know. It's all up in the air. I'm off Wednesday, so probably do some way back Wednesday stuff. I don't know if it's going to be Tony Hawk because we just beat it. Maybe I'll wait a little for my next run. Maybe we'll do some pod racing, some Star Wars shit. I don't know. We'll see. Pod racing's always a good time. That could be fun. Other than that, no real plans. Keep an eye out on Saturday for JTB and I for our Honor Mode Baldur's Gate run, which is kicking our fucking ass currently. But you know, it's all in a day's work. It's all in a day's work. Without further ado, speaking of JTB, I'm going to pass the floor on over to you. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you're playing today. And, you know, say something nice about yourself. It's day for positivity.
So I'm JTB. I play video games with the homies on stream until I can get back into streaming. I make gurgly demon sounds a lot of the time.
Give us one.
Give us one.
Thank you.
And I am today playing. I am Chip Sweetwater. I'm a little old gnome. I've been alive for too fucking long, and I'm here. Yeah,
I've been alive for too fucking
I'm a sorcerer.
Long. Oh no. I love that. Next up, I guess beneath you on the overlay is our good friend, Dinglestink. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your character while I shout out just JTB.
Hi, my name is Dinglestink Spuggabutt. I'm a little fairy with wings. And, yeah, I'm a monk. A bunch of shit.
You're drunk monk who punches shit while drunk. I love it. Short and sweet and to the point. I love that. Next up, Grimgold. What do you got going on? Introduce yourself to the stream for those who don't know you.
Yeah, what's up, fam? I'm Connor, sometimes known as Citrus among the various communities. You can find me hanging out in a few of these people's chats. And you could actually see me last night playing a hardcore white-knuckle game of WoW with Ryan.
How'd you guys do? Oh.
We survived. Today I'm blessed, and I'm playing, that's right, and I'm playing Greatguard with a half-orc gnomish, also monk. Thanks, Chris, for copying me. We're here to save Christmas, obviously.
Love that. We're saving Christmas. I love the double monk team up. I think this happened last year too, if I'm not mistaken. I think Housecourt played a monk, didn't he? We had 2 monks doing some monk shit. It was really funny.
Look at that.
And the
Christmas
theme
tradition.
continues. And of course, last but not
These are
least,
my character from last year.
Yes, we do have some familiar faces here. We have Kung Fu Candy returning from last year. For anyone who wasn't here, you know, fill them in. Let them know what you're all about.
Well, I'm Ryan. I play games. We're doing another Crab's Treasure, and I'm loving it. I can finally say I like a Souls game over on where I'm playing Souls, and I like it.
Crab
But
souls.
over here tonight, I am playing the wonderful Kung Fu Candy, the gorgeous, the beautiful, the wonderful. Not at all based off of Baby Spice from the Spice Girls. Not at all. But she's quite fun. She's a barbarian. She's just happy to be here. She was gonna start a life as a singer, but now she makes toys. It's not a down step.
It's not. It's not a downstep. Sorry, I was distracted by Stuart and his big ass bald patch. Everyone, look at the bald patch.
Look at that. Look at it.
He fucking
Don't look
licked
at-
himself a bald patch. He's
Yeah.
not underfed. He's not stressed. He's loved. He's cared for. He just licked himself a bald patch.
I think he's still upset that you snipped his balls off, or snipped him useless. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Is she Australian?
he's
she
also
might
not
be.
infected or in pain or anything.
No, he's chilling. He's in a good mood. I think he's just bored. Maybe he just got bored. Who knows? We're still integrating the two cats.
back.
We're integrating the two cats, and it's a work in progress, but we're doing our best. It's been an adventure. From the top, let's say hi to some of the friends in chat. We got a lot of people keying in bright and early. We love you. Thank you, Father Time, you old bastard. Then Ryan
Grandpa.
with the raid, you beautiful, beautiful soul, you coming in with your friends. Just Sophian. Is that how you pronounce that? Did I get that right?
I've been calling them Soph.
Soph. Okay, I love that. I love Soph. Perfect. Nize, Sorceress Emali, Alex, I appreciate you as well for the follow yesterday. Everyone who followed, did stuff.
New
Schism,
pals.
me longtime follower and friend, longest follower on Twitch right here, definitely. Eagle One Bizu, thank you for the follow yesterday as well. Eagle One, I appreciate you, buddy. I
You got
think that's
roomies
everyone.
coming in.
I am not a bastard. You're just old. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kieran. Oh, also, yes, your package most likely arrived. We got to pick it up at the fucking post office tomorrow. Very excited.
Stroopwafel.
Stroopwafel. I'm very excited. We got sent some treats from the Netherlands, and I'm looking forward to having them in my face hole very soon. We have to go pick them up tomorrow, unfortunately. Did the post person just like not buzz or something? Because I was home all day.
No, it would be far too large of a package to put in there. Sometimes they just don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah, they
and
just
do
don't even
that, especially
bother
at
to fucking
apartment
buzz.
buildings because there's so many people.
No, that's true.
I kind of get it in an apartment building, yeah. Not a
can't
house
wait.
though.
Of a stroopwafel on my coffee mug. Ooh.
Ooh, yes.
I'm just excited for whatever these things are. I've never heard of them. I've never seen them, but I am going to eat the fuck out of them. And it's going to be
I've
great.
had 'em. They're delicious.
It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. I think that's about it for announcements, introductions, thanking everybody. I appreciate you guys. Honestly, it's a pretty low-key night. We'd like to keep the Christmas one-shots pretty easy breezy. Just have a good time, get some Christmas shenanigans in with everybody, and, just try to get all the homies together for a holiday. So, happy holidays
Easy
to everyone
breezy.
in chat. Sorry, we were late. Your boy was throwing up a lot last week. It was a rough time. Chris heard it all because he's my roommate. That poor man. I'm so sorry. I apologize. That was.
I just feel bad for your car.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
Smells.
that's
The
right.
smell's slowly working itself out of the air ducts.
I'm glad.
It was a bad fucking day, dude. Food poisoning and the stomach flu, all in like a 72-hour period. It was a magical experience for me and my new car and everyone in Discord who heard me throwing up. It was great. It was wonderful. I hope you guys never have to go through it. But we had to cancel the one shot and we moved it to today. So here we are, ready for some Christmas stuff. First person to roll a crit next minute gets a handy. Oh shit. Fuck you. Fuck you, Rye. Haha! I got a 12, damn it. I want the handy gerb. Or, it's not happening for me today. It's on cooldown, suck it. Loser. Oh, you rolled a 1. JT rolled a 1. JT, you get a finger in the butt. Congratulations. We will give you an how about we do an on-stream
not the
review of
worst
the
thing.
strip off?
I can't roll a nat 20 to save my
Okay.
life.
Yeah, it's not happening today, guys. You got a few minutes left or a few seconds if you're still trying to get the handy from
I'm gonna
from
roll with
Schism,
this
but
dice.
do it.
Up, up.
Roll it. Oh, is that a little jar? Just lie and say it's a 20. Lie and say it's a 20.
I can't lie, it's a 10.
Oh, yes, you can lie. You've disappointed me so much today.
Yes, you can lie.
Yeah, just Schism rolls his own nat 20. He beats his own dick off. It's great. It's great for everybody. Y'all are really hunting for the fucking natural 20, okay? This is getting sad. It's getting sad. It's getting sad.
I need.
I need this.
I've never needed something more in my entire
Ah!
The fact that there's literally no 20s.
Okay, well, I'm a warrior. I'm a champion fighter, so an 18 is a crit for me.
There you go.
Anyone gets more than a mouth hug? Mouth hug schism? Okay. Jokes. Enough jokes. We've become unhinged already, and the Christmas game hasn't even started. This is about on par for where we were last year. With that being said,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna y'all just keep spamming it. Someone's getting that handy. Someone's getting that
Beyond
handy.
hinged if you were never hinged to begin with.
Or minus 10 mod points. Minus 10 mod points for Schism because no one rolled a 20. You have unrealistic expectations.
10 points from
and that doesn't
Schism
make a
Door.
good mod. Oh no, not Schism. So let's get into the game because we don't want to be up too late. I know Chris is working tomorrow and other folks probably working tomorrow, though we be busy. But without further ado, let's jump in to the game. Last we left off a year ago, the party, along with Kung Fu Candy and Dingle Stink, managed to save Christmas for the second time, taking on Mint Scale, Harbinger of Minty Deathness, a mint-flavored dragon from the Candy Triumvirate, one of 3 very powerful dragons. However, after celebrating another successful Christmas, some of the party went their separate ways, leaving only Dingle Stink and Kung Fu Candy together to manage things at the North Pole in the off-season. After a couple successful Christmases, everything began to pick back up. You two were made part of a very special team of elves who were tasked with the defense of the North Pole. You were trained in your Tactical Assault Reindeer, one for each of you, and you made 2 new allies along the way. One, Chip Sweetwater and Grimgold. Chip Sweetwater a little too old to be flying. But this year, we have had a more or less another successful Christmas. Santa has only just left with all of the gifts in his sleigh ready to be delivered, and the celebrations of Christmas have begun. You all find yourselves at the local tavern, one of only one establishment here in the North Pole, frequented by all of the Christmas elves at any given time. The party has spilled out into the streets of the Christmas square here in the enclosed fortress that has been built specifically for the security of the North Pole. You see the 3 ghosts of Christmas, ghost of Christmas past, present, and future, all sharing a drink in the courtyard, while gnomes, elves, and fairies all dance around, celebrating, spilling drinks on the ground, and cheersing one another. You find yourselves in the tavern, a warm fire, creating a cozy, inviting, warm environment from the corner in which you're all sharing drinks and celebrating yet another successful Christmas. In the corner, you see a table of Christmas elves playing 5-finger fillet on the table. It's a very violent Christmas game. Yes. You see in another corner people playing pin the tail on the reindeer, and of course, the annual eggnog chugging competition is about to begin. What do you all want to do to rein in yet another successful Christmas?
I will most assuredly be taking part in the eggnog chugging competition.
We figured.
Because I am the 3-year-running champion.
Yep. Dingle Stink Sparklebutt, the current champion of the eggnog chug. An alcoholic through and through.
Very much.
You see some of your elven friends, Snappy Jolly Pants and Starry Ginger Cakes, also drinking in the corner, celebrating amongst themselves. It seems all of the Christmas elves have come out to celebrate this evening. What do you all want to do?
I think from one of the corners in a chair you hear
You hear a loud snoring coming from the corner, even as individuals are trying to pin a tail on a reindeer near this individual couple, almost missing and stumbling into him sleeping in the chair. But you see Chip Sweetwater already asleep for the evening in the corner of the tavern.
Kung Fu Candy's off in the corner, putting a bunch of boxes all together. Oh boy, Jesus, the fact that we don't have a stage already is an absolute crime, I'll tell you that much, Jesus. Getting it all pushed into a corner, just trying to set up a little soapbox stage.
You want to build a little stage?
Yeah,
okay.
a little performance stage for the kids to do pageants and anybody else that might want to perform.
Okay, roll me an athletics check as you're just moving heavy furniture and boxes over, trying to create the semblance of like a steady stage that would at least be enough for someone to sit. Okay, pretty good. You pick up some of the heavier boxes to use as your base and kind of build on and around that, creating about maybe a 10-foot by 5-foot stage of just assorted goods. There's a couple holes in it that you can't get pieces to slot together quite right, but it is functionally enough a stage on which either yourself or a number of children or anyone that you wanted to could perform.
Perfect. And you're just gonna see Kung Fu Candy is at the back part of the stage, just kind of doing stretches, getting really just limbering up, just getting all and every now and again you hear a na 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 na.
Okay, we are getting some vocal moments. Okay.
Whoop.
Okay, so you're building a stage and warming up for some kind of performance, if I'm understanding this correctly. Okay, while all that's happening, we'll move on to our other Christmas critters. A small half-orc. And you know that all races are welcome in the North Pole, but due to the Christmas magic in this place, they are all the size of Christmas elves. So it is rather comical seeing a decently buff half-orc kind of shrunken down to the size of a Christmas elf. Dinglestink and Gringold, what are you guys getting up to? Hi, Misty. What are you guys doing to rein in the successful Christmas? What does your celebrations look like?
Grimgold is going to be, pint of eggnog in hand, is going to see the collection of a stage being put together. Going to approach and say, test it out. And he's going to get up on top of the box and start doing just like a wacky, you know that dance where you like kick a leg out and you put your arms down and you just do this over and over again?
Yeah.
He's going to go up and try to cut a rug on the stage that Kung Fu Candy has just put together.
Okay, two things. First thing, roll me a performance check. Second thing, roll me a dexterity saving throw. It's pretty low DC, but you got to avoid some of the holes in the stage while you're doing your dance. Yep. It's not the most perfect building. Also, your mic is cutting out ever so slightly when you do your character voice. Just so you're...
Yeah, I figured that would happen.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, I'll link the stupid thing over. I rolled a 13 performance check.
Ooh, okay. So you all watch. Continue.
My dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna friggin' own this. Never mind. Also a 13. Lucky number 13 for me.
Okay, so is good enough. The dance itself isn't that good. It looks a little awkward and a little creepy, kind of like when Pennywise does it, like straight up. Like you're basically doing the Pennywise dance. Not particularly well. That being said, while doing it, you manage to put on a decent enough performance. You get some claps from the drunker members of the audience. Some people throw some change your way and it kind of just clinks onto the floor and rolls to your feet at the base of the stage. However, you do notice that while you're getting your dance on, there's a number of holes kind of between boxes in the stage. Some of the boxes and bits of furniture move a little precariously under your feet, but you do manage to hold your own and not take a tumble down one of the deeper holes in the stage.
I go to just hop off and try to avoid a little puddle of eggnog that I spilled while I was dancing. And I just kind of look and go, you should fix that. And then I just hop off and go sit down.
You just continue drinking your eggnog. I love that. Yeah. I love it. Dinglestink, last up. What do you want to get up to? The drinking contest has not begun yet, but it will be beginning soon.
I'm definitely pre-gaming the drinking contest because I
Fair
gotta
enough.
get the joints loosened.
Okay.
I'm drinking from my tankard of plenty, obviously.
Yes, the tankard of eggnog that never ends, of course.
Rum and eggnog, yep.
Yep. Oh, of
Right.
course. All eggnog in the North Pole has rum in it. There's no children here. People be drinking.
Okay.
People be
Good.
drinking. We don't.
Right, we're all
they don't.
hundreds of years
Yeah, they don't endorse child labor here at all. There's like a cutoff age you have to be to even apply. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole thing. It's a
Yep.
whole conversation.
There was a whole court
Gotcha.
case in the 60s.
Yeah,
It was a big
there was
thing.
like a whole issue with it. People were really unhappy about the amount of child labor happening at the North Pole.
Yep. Now there's a union. It's great.
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's been pretty good at the North Pole if you don't count the last 2 dragon attacks in the last 10 years or so. But it's been a couple
Which we
years, and there definitely aren't any dragon attacks happening right now, as far as you know. So,
Yeah, Dinglestink. We'll definitely see if anyone is getting up to some like gambling or anything like that.
oh, they're betting on the 5-finger fillet in the corner.
Oh, that guy over there is gonna he's gonna lose his hand. He's gonna lose his hand in 3 goes.
And someone's finger just pops clean off as they stab in the wrong spot, just as you're saying that. Pulls his hand out, and there's like a little spurt of blood. And, he's, and one of the other Christmas elves comes over and heals it for him after he presses his finger back onto the stump and fixes it for him. You can see they're betting, but mostly the people participating are the ones betting.
Oh, okay. I'll participate. I'll do it.
Okay. So you go over as this other individual is kind of holding his finger where it's just been reattached via Christmas magic, and there's now an empty seat at the table. And as you go over, you see a table that has probably been used for this for countless centuries. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of tiny little knife pricks in various patterns, forming roughly the shape of a hand. And mixed in with all of those, there is just little tiny blood stains mixed all over the table. One of the more grisly looking elves as you sit down. Oh, you're coming to play around, eh? Welcome.
I'm gonna, in more purposefully staggered, more drunk than I am, always, fashion. You bet I am, and I'm gonna beat you.
You sure you wanna do this?
I mean, yeah, it sounds like
okay.
a great bit of fun.
Well, it is just till you lose a finger because you're drunk. But yeah, sure, I'm not gonna stop you. It's two gold buying.
I've got 10, 20, so I think I'm good. 20, yeah.
He just looks at you and kind of like blinks for a moment. 2 gold buying.
2, okay, and I open my thing, pull out the 2 gold, and kind of just haphazardly toss it in.
He puts his hand down on the table and grabs a knife, waits for you to do the same.
Oh, I kind of clumsily reach in my bag. Do I even have a fucking knife?
Everyone has a knife.
Okay, yes, and I pull out it.
Christmas rules. Everyone has the
pretty
knife.
unused
First off, since you've
knife.
been drinking this whole time, roll me a Constitution saving throw with advantage because you are a drunken master, and that's kind of your
I'm
whole
always
thing.
drinking, always.
I know, but you can still get drunk. It is still possible.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Con save with advantage.
Yep, he's just gonna make a straight one. Not bad.
Why did
Not
it
bad. What's up,
roll?
Schmoodle? How's it going? You got a
Let's roll
fool.
normal one again.
You got a 4.
Yeah,
Okay,
there you go.
so 17. You're both actually doing pretty good. Like, you can handle your liquor, but it looks like this individual can too. And it seems like the way this works, the first person to lose a finger or stab themselves loses the pot. And the last one at the end gets to keep it. And it's just the 2 of you playing right now. So he looks at you with his hands spread out over the table. On your mark.
But
Wait.
did we go at the same time or?
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Go! And I'm gonna
Okay, so roll me.
monk shit.
You're gonna monk shit. Roll me, I guess. What's the easiest way to do this?
I'm gonna shit monk.
Let's just do straight attack rolls. Just straight up attack rolls. See, oh no.
So do you want it to hit high or low?
High. I mean, obviously you're aiming high. You're trying to not
Oh,
stab
yeah.
yourself. It's basically a dex check. I'm just using attacked for it in the
I'll
first
just
place.
use an unarmed strike for it right now.
Oh no.
It would be the same.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He starts going, and you go around your first 5 fingers, and then back the other way, and back the other way one more time, and as he's crossing over the middle finger, he looks up at you for just a split second to see how you're doing, and kind of slips in his attention, and just jams the knife down almost into the center of his hand, kind of just above the middle finger knuckle, and just pins his hand straight to the table. He looks down. That's not good. And
It looks like I win! Yay!
Slides your money over to you, along with just like a little trail of blood and a little couple drops of blood on the gold coins. No, I haven't lost that one in a while. Good job. Here if you want to play again, but maybe we he holds his hand out to one of the other Christmas elves who comes over and heals it just the same. Good job.
So I won.
You did.
Well,
Yep.
Thank you.
You take your 2 gold back, and you get another 2 gold on top of it.
Nice.
Around this point, you hear the ceremonial eggnog drinking contest horns begin to sound, and people begin to clear space in the middle of the tavern around this very long, straight table with a number of just pints of eggnogs, like full-sized pint glasses. Which for your small elvish forms or Christmas elf forms are quite hefty in their makeup. They were kind of clearing space. You see a couple Christmas elves and gnomes beginning to gather around the table and take a place. Excuse me, to join the drinking contest. Some of them a little on the huskier side, some quite skinny. All of them appear to be very seasoned drinkers. Who would like to participate? At this point, Chip as well, with the hubbub and all of the commotion of clearing the tables and sliding tables together and away from the central spot in the tavern. You're definitely awoken by all the hubbub.
Where am I? This isn't my house. I am. Oh, eggnog!
Eggnog! Eggnog! And you just hear eggnog! They begin cheering all in unison, beginning to plan for this drinking contest. So there are 4 individuals at the table already. Which of you all are going to enter?
I go do front flip over
there.
someone
Okay.
to get into a chair.
They're all just standing in a circle around here. As people puke,
okay,
they just
that works.
walk away, basically, is how it works.
This old man is getting in on it.
Candy, are you participating as well?
No, I'm getting all the stage all nice and ready still, waiting for the perfect moment to underscore the drinking contest.
Okay, so as you're getting ready, and they're moving furniture and other boxes out of the way to prepare this space, you actually managed to snag a couple extra pieces of furniture to make your stage just a little more sturdy and fill in some of those holes, so the odds of you falling through your stage are a little lower, but they're still.
Give me that.
Just so you're right. Sorry. Yeah,
Thank
what
you.
an
Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Ah!
You are giving me confusing signals.
That's my MO.
Shakes his head and goes over to the drinking contest. So we got 3 drinkers in the party while Candy's just in the background fucking stacking shit and limbering up and getting ready for her show. Very simple the way this works. You make constitution saves round by round by round, and the people who roll the lowest get dropped out until there is only 1 person left. So we have 7 people all competing right now. So everybody, and it's going to be straight rolls for all the little guys. There's 4 of them there. I'm going to roll my 4. Y'all go ahead and each roll me a constitution save. With advantage, Mr. Drunken Master, yes.
Are these for saving from poison or saving from
Just
volume of
saving
eggnog?
from volume of alcoholic eggnog going into your system and getting drunk off of it too quickly. I know
Okay,
you are immune
'cause
to poison. I know. It's for the sake
No, I
of the
have
game.
self-restoration. I
Yeah,
can
no.
cheat with
Yeah, you can cheat if you want to, but...
con saves with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Just because you're a drunken master, and that's kind of your whole thing.
Why is it only rolling 1?
I don't know. Okay, so we have a 7 from Grimgald. Honestly, not that bad. The 7 of you all gather around the table. Everyone's cheering loudly, pounding their hands on tables, chanting eggnog, eggnog. And then as you all bring the cups up to drink, silence falls over the room for a moment, and all you hear is the sound of 7 Christmas folk drinking down this eggnog as fast as they possibly can. We have a nat 1 and a 2. They both did shit. So as you're kind of getting through the first one, you slam it down and begin the second, and you just begin piling through this number after flagon after flagon. Eventually, 2 of the individuals kind of lean over and look like they're about to retch, and they're kind of quickly shuffled out of the way to avoid puking on the eggnog table, and we are down to 5 contestants now. So there's only 2 of them left, and then you 3. Go ahead and roll me another round of Constitution saves.
Grim, thirsty.
Dingle stink, let's go.
20.
Damn.
Where's my hand job, bitch?
Schism. Time to put up.
I'll be right there.
Time to put up or shut up, big boy. You promised hand jobs, so we expect to collect. So, as you all continue downing your next couple flagons of eggnog, the sheer volume of liquid you have consumed beginning to fill your bellies and create an uncomfortable feeling inside. You see another individual just kind of lean over and almost retch right onto the table, but the Christmas elves grab him and huck him back into the crowd. You can even hear him throwing up as he's moving towards the door. Definitely going to be a mess to clean up there later, and we are down to 4 contestants. Let's go now. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Oh, those are claps. Love that. Hand jobs for everyone. Clap jobs. Oh, no. Okay, well, I rolled a 3.
Oh, wait, something tells me we don't want clap jobs. Oh, no.
So, y'all are... I mean, hey, I'm not opposed to good time. Just need 1 from JT, and then we're good. Doesn't matter. Everyone, dude rolled a 3. At this point, it's just the 3 of you almost standing in a triangle looking at each other while this 4th competitor just desperately tries to keep up with your years of alcoholism, sheer experience drinking, and just straight up tenacity from the half-orc, is unable to do so. After they slam their pint down, the alcohol hits them just a little too quick, and they slam down onto the table face first and then unconscious onto the ground. The Christmas elves just kind of circle around you guys and leave him there to sleep for the time being. They all begin cheering and cheering and cheering, and now it's just the 3 of you. Another round. See how we're doing.
Grim, no feel so good. Oh, no.
Y'all just hear what I see the 3 of them, and I'm like, through yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine.
I've picked up a second pint and I'm chugging both at the same time.
Okay, so Chip, as the singing begins, you're kind of confused and you look over to see Candy standing on the stage, her arms outstretched, and you just kind of retch in your mouth a little. Some eggnog comes out of your nose. Your nat 1's not very good. You just basically start heaving and have to slam the cup down on the table, leaving only Grimgulb and Dinglesling. Roll me a performance check, please, Candy, with advantage, because you actually sang that shit beautifully. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. All right, last round of drinks between Dinglestink and Grimgold for the championship belt. Ooh, whole 5. Let's go. Okay. All right.
Uh-oh.
As you continue your song, reaching the climactic point of your vocal onslaught, I will call it. You see Grimgulb just slam his flagon down on the table, kind of have to steady himself a little bit, and then just turn a sickly shade of green from this normal, rich, healthy, beautiful green color to this just pale, sickly greenish color as he leans over and pukes all over the tavern floor. while Dinglestink just stands still, downing 2 flagons of eggnog as your performance continues. As the contest comes to a close,
I'll grab another one.
Yep, Dinglestink, they lift you onto their shoulders and begin bringing you around the tavern, kind of bouncing and jumping you on their shoulders as they do. Candy, they all gather around the stage as you are performing, all of them enraptured by your beautiful singing and spectacular performance.
Night divine. Yeah!
Roll me a dexterity saving throw as you hit your last note and stomp down in a triumphant stance, only maybe missing one of the holes in the stage as you do so.
Come on! Nope.
As you hit your beautiful last note and you go, yeah! You put your foot down and you feel the box you step on just slowly lean forward and you fall flat down onto the hard wooden floor of the tavern as you hit the last note of your song. You roll over and look down at all the Christmas gnomes and elves looking down at you, still pointing in the air triumphantly, and they all erupt into glorious, glorious applause and laughter. They're laughing at you a little bit, but it's all in the good Christmas spirit. And they kind of hoist you back up onto their shoulders next to Dinglestink, and together they walk you out of the tavern and into the central...
Make 'em laugh. Don't you know the whole world loves to laugh? Ha ha!
Someone already got into the eggnog. They bring you out into the courtyard where you see the party has continued. The 3 ghosts of Christmas all drinking together and leading a merry chorus of Christmas music. And you are surrounded by the joy and positivity that comes with a successful Christmas well completed. Or at least, that's what you think, until you hear the ringing of an alarm. Just echoing through the entirety of the Christmas village. Red lights begin flashing on top of the workshop and all the buildings. You see soldiers beginning to come out. The Nutcracker soldiers you all grew so accustomed to fighting are now seemingly there to protect you. You see the giant gingerbread man work his way out from under the fountain as it opens up, same way it always has. And they all stand looking around, confused. There appears to be no signs of an attack. There appears to be no signs of any threat whatsoever, but still the alarm just echoes through the entire Christmas village. None of you know why. What are you doing?
Let me down, please. What's up? What's
I'll just
happening?
jump off of the people.
Okay.
I pick myself up from my puddle of vomit and staggeredly, what noise?
It's just going. There's now just a hubbub, an absolute bustle of Christmas elves filing out of the surrounding buildings. Some of them drunk beyond the capability to speak, others trying to take a more commanding approach and asking, trying to determine what this alarm might be for.
All right, everyone. Buddy system. If you can't walk, find a buddy who can and get the fuck out of here.
I, on the tavern floor, just...
The alarm. Why is the alarm going off? I should...
Chip, you haven't been sleeping again, have you? Get up, hon. Chip.
I'm gonna start making my way outside.
You haven't been sleeping again, have you? You need to cut down on the candy before bed.
I don't. I have diabetes.
Because of the candy before bed, you sweet, saccharine old man.
I can't give it up.
We all have
It's all
diabetes.
mine.
It's part of the job description.
It's a ritual. I've spent so long doing it. I can't stop now.
Yeah, I feel like that's why you're here now. But you know, it's fine. That's why you're here now, and I'm happy. Yay! Do you know why the alarm's going off? Listen and try to. Do you know why? You're the oldest and wisest of us all. No? No?
I'm gonna
Well,
fly
it
straight
could
out the
be
door.
that shit is fucked.
Roll me a history check, please, Chip Sweetwater. What were you saying, Chris?
I'm gonna fly straight out the door and straight up. and see if I can see what the fuck is going on.
Roll me a perception check. You have no fucking idea why this alarm would be going off. You've heard a lot of alarms at the Christmas village. You've heard alarms for late deliveries. You've heard alarms for missing presents. You've heard alarms for dragons attacking. This is a new one to you. Dinglestink, you don't see anything. It is a cloudy night around the North Pole, and a steady mist has kind of just encircled the lowlands surrounding this peak on which you all now stand. But as far as you can see, there's no commotion other than the alarm. There's nothing going on in the village below. Doesn't appear to be an attack happening. As the four of you kind of stand there confused, you see the crowd beginning to part, and a very senile Christmas elf makes his way out. You all recognize Stampy Sugarbelly, the current head elf in charge of the North Pole. Move! It's an emergency! Emergency!
What's happening?
There you are! We've been looking everywhere for you! He's been taken. Santa's been taken somewhere over Winnipeg. Go figure, it would be Winnipeg.
What the fuck is that?
Canada, you fool!
Oh, right, the maple syrup. Right, sure.
God damn it. Fuck you.
Fucking weirdos up there, I'm pretty sure. Bunch of
Are
gangsters and
they
freaks.
asking for a ransom or just disappear?
We only know he hasn't delivered any of his gifts yet. And we lost the signal from his sled somewhere above Winnipeg.
What about the NORAD Santa tracker? We can't get him up on that?
They've lost signal too. We've already been in touch.
Oh, Jesus.
We've reached out down every possible alley of communication, and we are out of options. We need your team assembled stat. Stat means right now. Stat.
Running there!
Just starts chasing you along.
I'm
I
on the
fly
way.
towards the stables.
I'll be there soon.
Okay,
I'm
as you
just
all,
running in circles.
as you all rush to okay, so you run in circles. He's actively like pushing you towards the stables at this point. Hurry!
Max speed over everyone.
Emergency! No.
I'm at like half speed.
Chip! Little faster, buddy. I know it's hard. You can do it.
My hips don't work as good as they used
You!
to.
Minotaur! Carry that elf! And the giant Christmas Minotaur, wearing a Santa hat that's kind of like hanging over the front horn, just walks over, picks you up, and puts you right on his shoulders, and just begins carrying you, like running towards, with almost a backpack. Just starts sprinting towards the stables as the other three of you are making your way there. This giant Minotaur with Chip Sweetwater riding on his back just passes you in a flurry
Minotaur's
of
horns,
movement.
candy canes.
They are decorated to look as such, yes.
Amazing.
Yes, of course. When you all arrive to the stables, you all find your Tactical Assault Reindeer. You have been specially trained with these creatures for years. And what you see upon arriving, familiar sight to y'all, but I'll describe it because you ain't really seen these IRL. You see a pretty standard stock of reindeer, except for the fact that they have all been enhanced mechanically, arcanely, through means of magic and mechanics. Some have laser eyes, some have mounted machine gun turrets on their bodies and booster packs on their ass. You basically walk in and find your small, semi-robotic, I guess android reindeer strike force waiting for you. What have you all named your reindeer for this one shot? I feel the need to ask everybody, starting with Chip Sweetwater.
As we arrive, I look down at the Minotaur below me.
You're not Sir Fluffertail. Put me
No.
down.
I'm Mr.
I need Sir Fluffertail.
Yeah, he puts you down right near him.
Thank you, Mr. Fluffertail, too.
You're welcome. And he just turns around and out of the giant barn.
Yes, mine is Sir Fluffertail.
Sir Fluffertail. What about Dinglestink?
I just kind of I fly up a little bit, and I'm like, "Oh, Universe Destroyer!" And
Just kind of walks out from behind the thing, the most badass mechanical semi-living reindeer you have ever seen. Instead of a saddle, there are just 2 foot plates, where you all know Dinglestink likes to stand when assaulting his enemies. What about Grimgold? What have you named your Tactical Assault Reindeer?
Yeah, so I'm on the heels of chipped Sweetwater, and I basically just fall on my face into the stables in a pile of snow. And the sweetest reindeer comes over and kind of nudges me with his nose and gives me a and I look up like, Trogdor? So
Did you like a lick
Trogdor
on
is
it?
my reindeer.
So we have Sir Fluffertail, Universe Destroyer, and
Whose
Trogdor.
horns are also swords.
Okay, yes, they are swords. Of course. And Kung Fu Candy, what have you named your Tactical Assault Reindeer?
I immediately jump in and run over to the mine, and it's a big, fluffy, very, very fluffy, but got a very, very bold head. And I come up and I'm rubbing the head, and I'm just, oh, Pierre, Trudeau, my sweet baby. My sweet, gorgeous baby. Your son's having trouble. And I look over at the son, and he's just like kind of laying there. Just, I'm just, oh, Justin, you'll be fine, I'm sure. We'll find a job for you later. But Pierre is doing fine.
Fuck off. Why'd you have to do that?
This is the best day ever to do that.
Oh my god. What's up, Matt? Welcome in.
God.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? It's the names of my reindeer and nothing else.
Fuck
That is
off.
a fresh bit. Right
That
there,
is
and I
like
love it.
hot off the fucking presses with that bit, dude. Let's go.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. So happy you can make it, Matt. Welcome in.
Hi, Matt. I love you.
It's our Christmas special. Closed early for snow. So did we. Merry Christmas. Okay, so
No, it closed early.
Sir Fluffertail, Universe Destroyer, Trogdor, and Pierre Trudeau, the Tactical Assault Reindeer, all stand ready as you all climb on board. You see a number of other elves piling into the stables and the other stable buildings as well, bringing with them an entire force. And of course, you see Tinsel Jinglebread, the head security elf, also mounting up, and he kind of walks over to you on top of his Tactical Assault Reindeer, which he has named Sir Explody Boy.
Foreshadowing.
Oh, what's up, Zach?
Listening
So,
closely to Sir Explody Boy, do we hear beep?
yes, yes, there is an you know for a fact Sir Explody Boy's final move is valiant self-sacrifice and blowing himself into a nuclear explosion. But we hope it.
Bloody boy used self-destruct.
We hope it doesn't come to that. So Tinsel
Hell
Jinglebread makes his way over to you. Looks like we're in a bit of trouble, boys.
How?
As far as we know, he's disappeared somewhere over Winnipeg, as you've been told. We don't know what kind of forces he's facing or what we might be expecting for us when we get there. But
Or what kind of harsh tundra that Winnipeg might be. I mean, it's got to be a no man's land.
apparently it's not a very pleasant place. But if Santa has disappeared, I expect something more nefarious is at work.
Well,
That being
we
said-
need to go right away then.
We all ride with you. And when we get there, perhaps we can assess the situation a little better. But we fly stealthy until we have a better picture of what we're dealing with. Agreed?
Agreed.
Set your Tactical Assault Reindeer to stealth mode.
Yes.
And he presses a
Okay.
button on the back of Sir Explody Boy, and you notice the mechanical parts kind of begin to flash, and eventually this cloak kind of envelops the Tactical Assault Reindeer, obscuring the vision. It's like almost a misty cloud that's just emanating off of it at any given time, helping it blend in with clouds and other things at night like that. Kitty! The little kitty!
We got upgrades. This is so exciting.
Yep, this is the first time you guys have tried out the Tactical Assault stealth system, and it appears to be functioning normally. But as everyone begins to activate theirs, the stable begins to fill with just an uncomfortable amount of like dry ice smoke. It leaves a bit of a pungent taste in your mouth, and it's not really pleasant. So they begin clearing out of the stables, and you watch as they all make their way to the center area of the village. The fountain goes down and is covered entirely by land, and you see lights all come out of the sides of the road, creating a makeshift runway leading right off the cliffside over the wall to the southern end of the Christmas village. You notice as Tinsel Jinglebread takes his lead at the head of his unit, he looks over to you. I will command my men. You lot have the authority to do what you want, but feel free to follow our lead, at least in the beginning. Good luck! And he kicks his reindeer up. You watch as all the reindeer begin and all take off into the air, flying high into the clouds before they disappear from sight, their cloaking technology making them impossible for even you to see at a distance.
I throw up again as we take off, and it's just a stream of puke coming off the side of Trogdor.
I make sure I'm in front of Trogdor.
Literally me with my car.
Nice to meet you.
Literally me the other night. It was a rough
I
time.
like to think that I am like super strapped to my reindeer.
Yeah, you
because
like
mid-flight I'm just.
Yeah, this autopilot. It's about a 4-hour flight to Winnipeg from here on these things. So the four of you line up together side by side as you always do and begin galloping down the runway and all take off into the sky. As you do, you see Grimgold just leaning over the side of his reindeer, puking his guts out, leaving just a greenish, well, not even, it's all eggnog, so like a milky white kind of bile colored stream line of puke as he goes. It's kind of dripping down off the side of Trogdor as he is doing so. But as he take up into the sky, reaching the full flight speed of these creatures, most of the puke kind of just slowly smears down the back and off to the side. So you kind of wipe your face and begin flying. You go up to about cruising altitude where you meet with the rest of the unit. And you all begin flying in a loose formation, making your way there. You have some time. If there's any conversations you would like to have along the way, any planning you would like to do, I know you're going in blind, but if there's any ideas anyone's having, now would be the time to discuss them. I'll give you guys a second if you would like to do some chatting. Just flying.
What if Santa was eaten by a moose? Oh no! Grimgold's scared of mooses.
That would be even worse than the 2 dragons that we had to fight.
Ew.
I mean,
Dragons.
You all look over as Chip Sweetwater is just like loosely sleeping in the saddle, getting like thrown just back and forward every single time his reindeer takes like a gallop. It's weird watching them fly. They basically gallop on the air. It's very strange, but they keep very much that same rocking motion, and Chip is just kind of being thrown limply back and forth.
I can only hope it's dragons this time.
You know,
Nothing
folks,
else is a challenge nowadays.
right. You know, I've gotten real worried that I might be the most lucid of the four of us. That's a problem.
Oh,
That's an
completely
issue.
completely sober.
Mm-hmm.
I say as I drink some eggnog.
Roll me a deception check, you lying son of a bitch.
I'm not lying though.
They
No,
don't
you're
put.
If you're drinking all the time, you're just always drunk. Yeah. But that doesn't mean you're not drunk.
Self-restoration. You can remove I can remove poison just for free every 6 seconds.
Fair enough.
So, they don't sell breathalyzers here up in the North Pole, but I'm just gonna go off my gut feeling that that's not true. But you're my friend, so I'm gonna trust you on that. Is that okay? Can I say I don't trust you, but you're my friend, so I have to trust you? Is that all right? Is that mean?
I'm gonna do a backflip on my moving reindeer.
Roll me a acrobatics check, please.
Okay.
Pretty high DC, because they are moving fast. Okay.
20.
No, don't do it.
You kind of prepare yourself, steady yourself on your little platform, and jump
doing?
up in the air. But you kind of try to jump forward to counteract the fact that thing's moving, and you backflip and land quickly back onto it,
What do you mean?
nimbly
How would-
managing to land safely back on your feet.
I told you I'm fine.
You know what? All right.
Alcoholism is real.
I used to do things like that back in my day. I can no longer keep up with that.
Okay, listen, I trust you now implicitly. Don't ever fucking do that again. Wow. Okay, jeez. Sober as a judge, this one, and crazy as a loon. Oh, God.
As his wings are fluttering.
True, that helps. That really does help.
What?
You can also fucking fly.
Faster than the reindeer.
Fair enough. Technically, yes. But only because you're a monk. So, as the lot of you continue just flying in this steady formation heading towards this dreaded city of Winnipeg, where Santa seems to have disappeared. Sorry. If there's anyone from Winnipeg in chat, I'm
so sorry to hear that.
I
I'm
apologize
so sorry
That's
for the
it.
fact that
Back
you
to
live in
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. Yeah. I'm sorry that you live in Winnipeg. Moving on with our life. Okay. So, you're kind of flying through the clouds in a loose formation, and at a certain point, the clouds kind of begin to break. I want everyone to roll me a perception check, if you please, as you begin to see the lights of a large... I've been to Winnipeg. It wasn't a good time. It wasn't a good time. Want a peg? I barely... Okay, Ryan. Okay. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so altogether, pretty good. I don't have a roll from... There we go. 2. Kung Fu Candy, it's hard for you. You're kind of trying to get used to flying. It's still not completely sold on you, and you kind of just focused entirely on maintaining control of this creature. The rest of you who rolled above a 10... As you see these twinkling city lights some thousands of feet below you, you notice another object, kind of half jutting out of the clouds, several hundred feet away from you. It appears fairly large, even from this distance. It's a half castle, kind of gazebo-like structure with these massive towers holding up this large vaulted roof, but with an open wall concept around it. So it's really just the pillars providing any shelter. And what
Up in the
strikes...
sky?
Yeah, floating. Hundreds, thousands of feet above the surface of the earth. Just floating wherever it is. And those of you above a 15 notice that it does not appear to be made of your standard building materials. Even from this distance, you can make out the shape of giant marshmallows on the battlements of this building. And it appears to be made of some kind of brown substance. You're not sure what. It looks vaguely chocolatey from here. And even as you're flying in and looking around, you see all of these tiny little dragon-like creatures just swarming around it by the thousands, kind of all congregated around this space. You can see a bright flashing glow of this reddish-white energy kind of just bursting every few seconds, illuminating the clouds around it and the night sky. Tinsel Jinglebread calls his troop to a halt while you guys are still in the cover of clouds and kind of signals for you to stop as well.
What is that?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. Do any of you have any idea what the fuck that is?
They're the moose. They fly. That's how they got Santa.
Those
That's
don't-
the flying moose is now.
Those don't look like any goddamn moose I've ever seen.
Those are dragons, little itty bitty ones.
Little itty bitty dragons. And a fortress made of... what?
Yummy looking things, I think.
Let me find my glasses. I'll just take a closer look.
He starts rummaging in his side pack.
You'll be looking
Okay.
for 3
I
hours.
must have left them at the base.
Shame, those would have come in really handy. We need to scope it out.
Right.
Are any of
That's-
you particularly sneaky? We can handle it, but, well, our strengths lie more in full frontal combat assault. You're the more tactical unit in the crew.
Well, I'm more of the Plan B when Plan A goes askew kind of thing. I'll go with these ones to make sure that they're protected. I'm not very sneaky though.
I'm pretty sneaky.
Trod?
That sounded
Was
like
that
a
robot bad?
load of gibberish shrugged. Uh-oh.
Trod, and I will assist.
Okay.
Right.
Well, good, there's someone stealthy in the crew.
Yeah, maybe the two of us could go have a sneaky look.
Okay. We'll hold here. Go, see what you can find, see what you can see, and come back. Don't do anything crazy, don't do anything stupid. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
I would accompany you, but my hip creaks, and it would probably not be of use.
Anytime fucking Chip turns his neck to either side, the resulting cracking from his spinal cord alerts enemies within 100-foot radius. It's a special character trait. It's on his
He
sheet.
can't
What's
go
up,
into
food safety?
caves. He causes cave-ins just by walking.
Literally. Okay,
Are we
so
being stalked by a cement mixer?
the two monks stealthily going in together.
Are we invisible on our tactical?
You're not
assault range?
you're not invisible, but as the stealth field is currently active, your stealth checks will be at advantage.
Ooh.
So go ahead and both of
Alright,
you
let's see what we can
roll
see.
me stealth checks at advantage, please.
Pretty good.
Yep.
God bless advantage.
So we have an 18 and an 18 and a 14. Well done. You gather that you're as stealthy as you can be. You kind of create this wide arcing pattern. Are you going together or separately? That's my only question. Are you traveling as a unit of two, or are you kind of splitting up? What's the plan? Y'all tell me.
I take the right, you take the left.
Okay.
Okay,
Two of
bye.
As the two of you kind of split into the clouds, moving around this large chocolate fountain. Oh, I forgot to do the D&D redeems. Ah, 1 second. Ah, I'm the worst DM. I was so excited.
Redeems.
I forgot the D&Ds, dude. Shit. We have no sound alerts. That's my bad. That's on me, guys. That's really on me. I really fucking shit the bed.
Okay, baby.
We can do a weather check. You can do an inspirational quote. Give inspiration to someone. You can give advantage or you can disadvantage somebody. Go ahead and refresh the stream if you want to. And you guys can give advantage or disadvantage to your favorite or least favorite players or dungeon master. Just saying. So as the two of you all split and kind of make your way around separate sides of this structure, even you don't want to get too close because it seems like this swarm of tiny baby dragons swarming around it would probably be able to detect you fairly easily. But you get as close as you're kind of willing to risk at this time, looking in from the clouds, the stealth generator on your Tactical Assault Reindeer providing you with very vital cover at this time. And you can kind of make out, even from the few hundred feet or so you're away, that this appears to be a structure made entirely of chocolate, marshmallows, and the occasional sharpened candy cane jutting out of the sides of it. I say a castle, but it's more of like an open-air gazebo supported by these 4 massive columns that look at least big enough for like the average size humanoids to live in and stuff. From where you are, you see Santa tied up with chains around either of his hands, and every few seconds the chains pulse this bright red color and then flash white immediately after, and it appears as if the power of Christmas, the magic of Christmas, is being siphoned from Santa Claus himself. And the thing you make out largest of all, in the middle of this open-air gazebo, is a massive, hulking dragon made of semi-melting chocolate that drips off of him in these large drops, leaving a trail of melted chocolate in his wake. You see jagged candy canes sticking out of the tail, and you can just barely hear the rumbling of a voice echoing through the clouds as this dragon appears to be having a conversation with good old Saint Nicholas. You hear her. It's been some time since you and your tiny whelps destroyed my sisters. But rest assured, I will not meet the same fate, and soon all of your magic will belong to me. And when it does, I will lay waste to your entire kingdom, and then the world will bow to me. I've chosen here, Winnipeg, to enact my vengeance. And she just is hovering inches from this. Just really taking it out of Winnipeg. Winnipeg.
Of all the places, what did Winnipeg do? I still don't know.
Perfect place for my evil base.
Winnipeg. You have to be Canadian to understand it, okay?
Oh my god!
Winnipeg.
We're gonna take Winnipeg!
As you kind of take in this conversation, you begin to kind of feel like you might be overstaying your welcome, and you begin to return back to the unit. What do? See, everyone's expectantly looking at you, looking for information.
Oh boy.
Well, that's the scariest moose I ever saw.
There's, remember the last 2 Christmases that we had to, fight a dragon?
Oh,
We're gonna have to do it.
Yeah,
again.
it's a dragon. That's a dragon.
Oh shit, a moose dragon.
I know,
Big
that's what
chocolatey
I
moose
said.
dragon.
That's next year's bad guy now, thank you.
A Mugen.
I don't like that.
It says it wants to take
Feels
over
like a slur.
Winnipeg.
Sorry,
It wants to
what?
take over Winnipeg.
Winnipeg? What does it want with Winnipeg?
I don't know.
It's the perfect spot to exact his vengeance, of course. Of course. We know all the worst things
Santa,
come
he's in
from
trouble.
Winnipeg. What are we gonna do about it?
We have to take out the dragon. We've done it twice before. We're the dragon killers.
This is true. And it's kind of become a little bit of a nickname. It's actually going to be the title of our next album.
And, what do you propose we do about the small army of other dragons? I don't think we can
How many
take
of
on a
you are
dragon
there?
while we're fighting a small army, do you? He looks 30, maybe 40. I say one of ours is probably worth about 2 of them, but I got no guarantees. I've never fought chocolate dragons before, have you?
Peppermint.
I don't think so.
What if we just heat them up and then they'll melt?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right?
Chocolate.
I don't
melts,
have
right?
no fire though.
I could burn them, probably. It would be...
How many of them can you burn?
Not all of them, unfortunately.
Well, there's the
I only
problem.
can blast, like, fireballs and shit.
Well, there's 1,000, if not more, up there.
Well, we need to get the big dragon away from all the other little dragons then.
Right.
But how do we do that?
What if we can just get the big dragon away from Santa? What if we distract them and her, and then our tactical assault team, or tactical insertion team, TIT for short, make their way. You're welcome.
Tit for tat.
I love inserting a good tit.
Tactical insertion team.
We
Your
are
team.
the tit.
You are the TIT. Welcome. What if we can distract her long enough for you all to get in there and get him out? I don't see it being...
lose some people.
Probably lose everybody, but we'll save the big guy, and that's the goal. Our lives for Christmas, and you hear just from his entire team, a very quiet, not wanting to alert the thing, our lives for Christmas!
Oh! I forgot y'all were over there.
Yeah, that would be a possibility for certain.
I don't know, I bow to your wisdom. I've never fought a dragon, let alone one made of candy. You fought two. At least some of you have.
Alright.
What do you think we should do?
Doesn't get any easier. I think that's the way. It's all about being clever with these ones. You gotta be a little clever. This is gonna suck.
Well, if we could at least get the swarm of little ones away, then we could fight the big bad one. But that would be a very big help, at least.
Well, if you lot think you can take on the big one by yourselves, so be it. I hope it doesn't come to that. If we're lucky, maybe we can distract them and lead them away. Maybe some of us will survive if we get them to chase us. But you need to get in there fast, you need to get in there smart, and you need to get him out of there in a hurry.
I'm gonna try and keep the spooky big looking one. The one that's talking to him. One that's looks like Santa's talking with them over there. I see it, those shadows of it. I have very bad vision. I try to get out. I'll jump off of Pierre Trudeau and I'll jump on and I'll try to keep him as distracted as possible. Y'all distract the big one and we'll get Santa out of there.
I think if we all attack, we can pull the dragon out of there if we're lucky. Maybe.
Let's do it.
Okay. I doubt you'll have a clean path in, but we'll pull as many of them away as we can. If you have to fight them, make it quick. Use your reindeer, that's what they're made for.
All right.
Good. Good luck. We'll attack from the west. Wait until you see them come after us and launch your attack.
Alright, let me get ready.
And he's gonna kind of pat himself, pull some things out of his satchel and sprinkle it on his own head. And he's gonna mage armor himself.
Ah, very smart. Very wise indeed. So as you cast this on yourself, Citrus, you have advantage from Kieran, my good friend. Enjoy that. Oh, he froze again. I love that screen cut. I'm clipping that so I can put that screen cap on the fucking thumbnail. Everybody. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're good. Everyone's frozen. What's up, Connor? You're back. Oh, God. The leader of the Elven security team, Tinsel Jinglebread, turns and leads his unit through the clouds stealthily. After a bit, they disappear from vision. You all begin making your way eastward using the clouds as cover as best you can, and you wait. And you wait a little longer. And before long, you see an entire squadron of Tactical Assault Reindeer come bursting out of the cloud cover, bullets firing from all of the guns mounted on themselves, laser eyes shooting into the dragons around them, and then looping back, trying to pull them back towards the clouds. And you watch as a mass of these dragons just begin following them and chasing them down as they lead them through a bit of a wild goose chase using the clouds as cover as best they can. They begin engaging in all-out combat, taking down 3-4 at a time before you start to see Tactical Assault Reindeer exploding as they too are unable to overcome the onslaught, but they appear to be holding their own. They fight for a matter of minutes before you hear the sound of heavy wings beating, and this monstrous form of a chocolate dragon perch itself on the edge of its floating fortress and launch itself into the sky, just beat its wings as hard as it possibly can. The sheer weight of all the chocolate and melting nature of this creature seemingly making it somewhat difficult for it to fly. Something to note. But it does manage to take lift and slowly, or what appears to be slowly, makes its way through the sky. Still moving incredibly fast. It is a very large creature flying at a pretty steady speed. It just, from your angle, looks very slow with the wing beats. Eventually disappearing into the clouds, you hear a roar, and you hear screams, and you hear the sounds of combat engaging all around you. And you take this opportunity, sensing your moment. You burst out of the clouds from the eastern side of the fortress, making your way there in a steady beeline. And as you do, you see 5 or 6 of these fairly decent-sized chocolate dragons. They're large creatures. They're definitely young, but they are definitely fairly decently sized. Making their way towards you, seemingly having noticed you guys all bursting out of the cloud cover. You were expecting some resistance, so this isn't without a surprise, but as the 4 of you fly in formation towards this oncoming onslaught and prepare your tactical assault reindeer for battle, that is where we're going to take the break for today, because we got some fun stuff coming up. And we're about an hour and a half in, so we're going to go ahead, run ourselves a little ad break, take a 10-minute break. We will see y'all in a bit. If you don't want to watch the ads, totally cool. Feel free to lurk, go take a pee, go get a sandwich. I don't care. Do your thing. I don't expect you to watch them. We just got to get them off our back. Big Daddy Bezos be riding our shit. So we'll see y'all in 10 minutes. Don't go nowhere. And yeah, hopefully when we get back, the party will be able to overcome this little obstacle that's been placed in front of them. We'll see you in a bit on Christmas Carols and Smoking Barrels. See ya. Welcome back. I hope everyone had a good pee break. Sorry you had to sit through the Bezos ad. Did the ad even play? I don't even know if the ad's played. Fuck it. Fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good break. We are about to dive into some shit. Dude. We're just gonna get our dragons all dragged together properly. So you guys are coming in from the southern side of the map. If you want to go ahead and drag your reindeer onto there, probably easier to do that than your minis, since you guys are flying the reindeer currently, and that's what you'll be controlling. Wow, Dinglestink, way to drag your guy on there. Wow.
I did that first before you said that.
That's fine. We're just gonna delete. No, that's Xechas. Try again. All right. So,
oh no, wrong campaign.
You guys just go ahead and position your reindeer however you see fit. You do see 5 of these dragon-like creatures flying towards you. It becomes clear to you as they approach that they too, much like their sires, are made mostly of melting or semi-melted chocolate, covering whatever may be underneath. There's definitely some kind of twisted, foul magic happening here. But as you all begin flying towards this, the 5 of them kind of create a bit of a pack and begin making their way towards you. So I'm going to open the initiatives. I need everyone to click. Or I guess for Citrus. Yeah, what's up?
Actually, 2 questions. What's the range of the gun on the mounted gun? And are we rolling the reindeer initiative or our initiative?
Just use yours for the sake of ease. Just select your reindeer so it actually goes to the turn order. And it is 100 feet or 200 or 150 with disadvantage.
Oh, roger that.
Anything over 100 feet is disadvantage. There you go. But you guys got all the fun, weird names too. Love that. All right.
I get advantage on this. Whoop.
I roll it over.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Okay, that one selected. Initiative. Initiative. I'm just using the Black Dragon Wormling for now, but instead of acid, they do hot chocolate damage. So you're aware. Just so you're aware. Have a good sleep, Kieran. Appreciate you, homie. I hope you have a good one. So we're gonna go by descending order. Starting the order is the all-white reindeer, which I believe belongs to Chip Sweetwater, if I am not mistaken. You're muted.
Indeed, yes. All right. I'm going to look to the left, and I'm gonna say, all right, you two, go show them hell.
and I am going to spend 3 sorcery points to twin spell haste on the 2 monks.
Oh shit.
I mean, you have a lot to spare. Okay, so you're both hasted. So you get
Did you say
action.
you look to your left?
Or
He's
yes, I do look to my left. I do.
Because he's not wearing glasses. He doesn't know where you guys are. He casts it to his left onto nothing, and the spell is wasted. No. As he's looking left and trying to put his hand out and like touch somebody, you guys are like over here, and he turns and gets you guys with the spell, so it's not wasted. So you each have +2 bonus to AC, advantage on dex saving throws, and an extra attack dash. Y'all know the thing. The spell's right there. You got it. You got it. Okay, so that is your action to do, Mr. Dusty. Also, Chris, I'm hearing myself in your microphone. Yeah, there we go. We're good. Yeah, you were just leaning close enough that it picked up from the one earpiece. It's kind of same the way mine does if I'm not careful. But that is your turn. That is your action. Do you want any movement or anything like that?
With the reindeer, I'm gonna retreat slightly behind the lads.
Okay.
And let them go forward. I'll move a little up, actually.
There we go. A team of 4 reindeer.
Nah,
What a beautiful
definitely
crew.
hiding.
Okay.
Chip's a hider.
As he casts, he kind of moves in behind the 2 monks. Next up is going to be one of the Jurgens in the back. 60 feet. They're going to use their dash action to just come barreling towards you. That is, however, all they got. They're just going full speed, full tilt, kind of coming in from a height and diving towards you, making your way. Disadvantage. Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Insomnia Knight. You're ruining Christmas. You ruined Christmas for me. Next up, we have the black reindeer with the blue, which I believe belongs to Candy.
You're goddamn
Mrs.
right.
Kung Fu Candy, what do you got? What's your turn?
Alrighty, Kung Fu's gonna go ahead and just steer the reins, grab the antlers, and say, "Go, Pierre, go!" and just hop up right up into them.
Okay.
And hop.
You fly
try and,
forward, and as you
intercept
kind
them.
of get into the space and intercept, the dragon roars at you, and you see bits of melted hot chocolate just dripping from the teeth and out of its mouth. You smell burnt chocolate and marshmallows as you're doing so. What do you want to do?
You know, I've always been a gummy gal kind of girl, so it's just not gonna work between you and me. I'm sorry to say.
So as you're coming into its space, you just unleash an entire barrage. You can only do 1 barrage and then a different attack of your choosing, just so y'all are all aware on that. Oh, you gotta roll you gotta roll yourself an attack first, but it's a ranged attack using your dex since you're physically the one aiming the guns. So dex and proficiency on a d20.
Well, dex.
Not dex save. Yeah, unfortunately, it would be dex and proficiency on there, but you'd still need to be an AC of 17. So definitely, not gonna do it. You fly forward, unleash an entire barrage from the head-mounted guns on either of the antlers as you're controlling it, and you just see the tracer rounds disappearing into the night sky over Winnipeg. Honestly, the people down below don't even see a difference. It's typical night. Anyway. Fucking Winnipeg. Sorry. I'm so sorry. You do have another attack if you want to, but all of your bullets miss and a couple just ricochet off a couple of the harder scales as you're kind of coming into range. You did move 20 feet, so if you do a charge, you'll benefit from the property on that one as well.
Oh, good. Okay, yes. Ramming him. Whoop.
Not gonna do it, unfortunately, as you unleash this barrage of gunfire and ram the antlers of your hi little buddy of your reindeer directly into this creature. It doesn't even flinch as you do so, and you're kind of locked as it's kind of got one claw on the back of your reindeer trying to hold you in place as you're kind of entangled with it. You're not able to break through its defenses. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
No, I think that's gonna be me.
Okay. Oof.
Hi.
Oof. Okay, next up, we have another Drake in the back. Same deal. He's just gonna literally can't do anything until he's in range. So 120 feet, just moving up. At this point, Kung Fu Candy, you see two of these massive creatures just looking down at you, or around you, ready to pounce. That being said, I believe that is Dinglestink up next. Also,
Connor should be next. His 11 didn't go through.
Okay.
Into the initiative order.
Yeah, that's fine. I got it. 11. It's 11 in it.
My initiative rolls go up to 11.
Okay, so, Grimgold, what would you like to do? Hello, kitty.
Remind me what the speed of these things is again?
Oh, if you open the new character sheet in the voice chat dialogue, it's on there, I believe. I had to update the sheet because one did not have the movement speed on it, but it is 40 feet running, 40 feet flying. They're not the fastest. They're weighed down by all that heavy armor. What's up, Alice? Welcome in. Watch, we just killed his PC by making him open a sheet. He's dead. He's gone, everybody.
He's gone.
You're gonna move. Okay, where? You just came back. You're back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see Miss Kung Fu take a run up there, and we're gonna do the same. Trogdor! And we're gonna run and do a charge attack at the newest Drake that has entered the battle.
You watch as Grimgold just grabs on tight to the reins of his Tactical Assault Reindeer, lowers its horns or antlers towards this creature, and it charges directly towards it. As they do so, go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, so I get a +5 on the ram.
Mm-hmm.
And at advantage, because of Kieran, correct? I have an advantage.
You do have an advantage from Kieran. If you'd like to use it now, you can always save it for later as well.
Aw. I'll take the 15.
Okay. 15 is unfortunately still not gonna do it. As you rush forward into zone and ram the antlers directly into its kind of side, you catch the harder scales and you're not able to puncture and make it through, unfortunately. Just needed to be a little bit higher on that one.
Trogdor is not gonna give up there. We're gonna try to hit him with the hooves.
Go for the hooves!
Because it behooves me to kill
okay.
this.
All right.
Is this doing anything for anybody? Okay.
This is working for you? Is it working for you?
Turn the needle for you?
21.
21 will hit. As the antlers are ineffective, you kind of pull back on the reins, causing the hooves to lift and slam down with a little jet propulsion coming out of the side, a little mechanical enhancement just slams down into it. Oh, damn.
So my 2d6 roll is a 5 and a 3, which is 8 plus 11, or plus 3, so 11.
Okay, so 11 total points of damage. It takes the hit and it kind of reels back and through this melted chocolatey mouth. It is still standing, but it definitely did not like that, and you took a pretty big chunk out of its lifespan with that one. That being said, any other movement or anything you'd like to do this turn?
Nope, that was, I think, my full speed, and we're facing down this chocolatey dragon.
Cool. And you guys are free to use your own spells and abilities too. Don't feel like you're permanently attached to the reindeer. They're just an enhancement for your own abilities. That being said, Dinglestink, it's your turn.
Well, they are for the purpose of not falling to their imminent doom, but I can fly, so.
Yes, exactly. They're basically there to help you fly, and if you want to, you can use their abilities. We called the thing Christmas carols and smoking barrels. I had to give you guys guns in some form, you know what I mean? Like, we had to make this work.
Had to give you guns.
So what are we doing?
So I'm gonna do some things here. I'm just gonna move up to like here, and I'm real quick gonna fire a blast from my minigun at that fucker, the lead fucker back over there.
This one back over here. Just you watch as the tracers just create this bright red and green alternating pattern through the sky, because Christmas, of course, our tracer rounds glow green and red. Christmas magic. Enjoy it.
Dex plus proficiency. I'll just roll a short bow.
Yep, sure.
It is the same.
Yep, totally.
Does a
That-
20 hit?
It does. Their AC is 17. So you all watch as Dinglestink just flies in instead of sitting in a saddle with these 2 foot just stands basically so he can stand on the back of it. He's aiming the gun that's mounted between the antlers and fires these rounds one after another into this creature. 18. God damn. Immediately, as these bullets begin tearing through this creature, it begins to kind of lose its ability to fly, but manages to just hold itself up just barely. It's looking pretty rough right out the start. You notice no blood comes out, only melted chocolate. Always melted chocolate. And it kind of loses its ability to fly for a brief moment, falls a few feet before managing to catch itself and right itself a little bit. But that was a full broadside from the mounted guns on your Tactical Assault Reindeer.
Okay, and then things are going to happen here. Universe Destroyer is going to come in for a charge attack against this guy, and simultaneously I'm going to hop off and head up behind this guy and start beating the ever-loving fuck out of him.
Okay, you do need to be on the reins of your reindeer for it to do any of its attacks, just so you're aware. But
oh, okay.
yeah,
Can
you can't
jump off
command
after he does his attack?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I'll
just
just
have
have to
to
either-
you have to physically be controlling it. It's not trained to just take orders from afar. You have to actually control the reins on it.
It is still range control.
Yep.
Okay, firstly, here's the charge attack.
They're working on the cybernetic implants so you can just communicate via brainwave, but we're not quite there yet. We haven't quite reached that point with the technology. 14 is unfortunately not going to hit, as it kind of turns itself and rights itself and rams directly into this back of this creature. It is unable to do any damage to it.
Flanking?
Technically, yeah. I'll allow it, because you were still on it when it did it. But it is not giving flanking to Candy, because when you're not on it, it is not an active threat. It is just existing in space.
Nah,
No, does not manage to do it. The creature seems pretty perturbed by the entire thing, but isn't really affected by the hits at all. That being said, you do have your hasted actions, because it takes your action to control the thing, but you have your haste attack actions to do
right,
your
and
shit.
I can only attack, right?
It says in
a
the spell
limited
you
amount
can
of things I can do.
Attack, dash,
disengage,
or use
hide,
an object.
or use an object.
Oh, for certain, I'm smacking the shit out of this thing with my candy cane staff.
Did you get a full round of attacks on it? Go ahead and use it.
Nice.
You pull out the candy cane staff that's slightly sharpened at one end. 22 will definitely hit.
First attack.
Mm-hmm. You're flanking with your allies.
And then I should shift this. And a 26.
Chowder has the zoomies, or Stuart has the zoomies. I'm not sure.
Stuart
which-
has the zoom.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one that was, but one or both of our cats are going crazy right now. Oh my god, my
This
pussy
is
so crazy.
force. This is force damage, by the way.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
a 22 and a 26 both hit. You're using it two-handed, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. So an
Always.
11 and a 14. And that is
25
25 altogether. That one did already take a hit from Connor, I believe, right? Or did it not? I got my dudes mixed up. No, you missed your attacks, right? Okay.
I hit it with my hoops.
You did hit it
I
with
hit
the
one
hooves.
with
Okay. So as you appear behind it and pull out your staff, kind of twirling in your hands as you do so, using your wings to give you the ability to fly, you crack the staff down into it. On the second one, you hear a sickening crunching sound, along with a squelchy noise as you feel the cane hit the back and sink into the chocolate and break the spine of this creature, and it begins uselessly falling out of the sky. Delete.
Nice.
Yeah, there's enough damage. They don't have that much HP. They're still babies, after all. They're just kind of sturdy.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm
Ryan, you
gonna
have
riff on
advantage from Insomnia.
Thank you,
over
baby.
here, and hover just above Universe Destroyer. I'm gonna lay down my bonus action, Flurry of Blows,
Okay. Totally doable.
on this.
Go ahead and
Doberman
flurry of
Broski.
blows. Yep. Easily done. And you do have flanking. Yeah, that'll...
A nat 20 and a 26.
That'll do it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So they're D10s. Yeah.
They're D10s? Your
Yeah.
unarmed strikes are
And it's all
D10s at
force
level
damage.
12? I don't even need to see the damage. Plus the crit, we do exploding damage, right? So,
Yeah, so
that...
10
done. It's
plus
done. No, it
13
doesn't
plus
matter.
14.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. It's dead. It's just finished. You all watch as Dinglestink unleashes a barrage of gunfire against one of these creatures, turns his reindeer around, ramming it into the other one, not so effectively, and then jumping off and proceeding to beat the ever-living shit out of both of these creatures as their unconscious bodies just fall limply from the sky, and Dinglestink is just sitting there, floating with his little wings flapping behind him. I mean, you hit pretty hard and did a lot of damage over a short period of time, so easily done.
I'll do a little spin in the air and land back on Universe Destroyer.
Yeah, kind of grab the reins all over again. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's up first?
Candy's
This
just
guy.
over there like,
We're good, let's keep attacking!
Okay.
Right.
I think it's gonna...
That was silly.
It doesn't have the full breadth of its breath attack yet. Yeah, not quite enough. So it is going to just fly its 60 feet up and kind of hover, and you see it kind of just holding itself in place, preparing to unleash a set of attacks against you. Yeah, you're not sure when. It just appears to kind of be holding its head back in a position like it is going to spit at you. Next up is going to be this dude, 60 feet. Same deal. He's just going to kind of posture up and float there while this last one, who's already received some damage, is going to fly 60 feet forward, getting just into range enough with you. He's going to go to here instead, just a little further back. And he is going to just unleash a breath of molten hot chocolate towards you, Dinglestink, on your reindeer. So as you kind of see this creature appear before you, it arches its neck back and spits this line of molten, sizzling hot chocolate and melted marshmallows towards you. I need you to go ahead and make me... Ignore acid. It's not acid. It's chocolate. Need a DC 11 dex save from either you and your reindeer, or just your reindeer if you're controlling it. But if you're going to try to get out of the way yourself, you'll also need to make a check for the reindeer.
Nah, just the...
Okay. That is enough.
I rolled just to you, but everyone should be able to see it.
Yeah, I see it. It's in the chat. So 19 points. You only take half damage as you kind of pull... what's your fucking reindeer again? Universe Destroyer. By the reins, trying to get it out of the way. You manage to mostly do so, but it just barely kind of catches the hind flank of it. You hear Universe Destroyer kind of whinny in pain, but continue and just follow your orders enough to get out of the way. So he takes 10 points of fire damage. I guess technically it would be fire damage. 10 points of fire damage. And you see your little ally is in a pretty rough way already from that. That being said, their turns are all up, correct? Yes, okay. Next up, we have our good friend Chip Sweetwater. What do you want to do?
Alright. Alright, get me a little closer. This is gonna move to here. I'm gonna look at the one with its head cocked back.
Mm-hmm.
And a little tiny, I guess not super tiny, but like a candy cane in the shape of a dagger is gonna appear next to it as I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Mm-hmm. Little candy cane
my
dagger.
bonus
I love
action.
it. Sure, easily done.
cute.
Hold up. I think I actually have something for this. I feel like I have a candy cane somewhere. Yes, I do. Let's go. There you go, buddy.
If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
That's your little
24 to hit.
Your little candy cane. The candy cane definitely fucking hits with the spiritual weapon. My
force
God.
damage.
Okay, 8 points of force damage. He's doing okay, but he definitely takes the hit as the candy cane just appears in the little sharpened and just kind of jams right into the backside of this creature, and it kind of lashes its tail around to wonder what it was that just did that damage to him.
As
as the little shanks him, you hear as they gets back to Chip, oh my god, because with my action, I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm just gonna dagger because it should be the
Yep.
same.
Yeah. Any dexterity-based weapon roll will work for it. That's amazing. You got that.
Oh,
No,
14,
unfortunately. As you turn the gun towards it and unleash just a flurry of bullets through the air, watching these little green and red tracer rounds cut through the night sky, you miss your target by a couple of feet as it's kind of lashing from the stabbing of the candy cane into its backside. You're not able to get a steady shot on the target, and you unfortunately miss. You do still have the hooves and antler attack if you'd like to use one of those. I guess you already
I don't
moved.
think I can get close enough, unfortunately.
Totally fair.
That be it.
That's it for you. Good turn. Fucking Pierre Trudeau, you're up.
There we go. All right, Pierre is gonna go and whoop, 40 feet. Go 40 feet right up to this one and make themselves ram the thing. Go.
Okay. So as you kind of get towards this creature and arrive within that kind of 15-foot space, it spits a breath of hot cocoa towards you as it was holding an action. to do
Oh,
so.
shit.
So as you're kind of making your way forward, I need a dex save of 11, please. As it spews this line of molten hot chalk. Nice, natural 20. You kind of manage to pull your creature to the side. It still catches a bit of a splash from it, but the bulk of the damage misses. So we're having rounded up. You take 10 points of acid damage to your reindeer.
10.
Yes,
Okay.
Chris.
Was it just the reindeer that took that acid damage, or did we both?
Just the reindeer, because it is
Okay.
your active vehicle, and you guys are kind of steering and controlling it. If you decide to get off of it and dodge yourself, then yes, you will take the damage. But it is mostly going to be hitting your reindeer to start. Pierre Trudeau, what do you want to do with the rest of your turn?
And so when I got up there, I did a 18 ram. This is an 18 hit.
Just hits. Yeah, you got to beat a 17.
Yes.
8 points of bludgeoning
And-
damage.
Plus this with the charge. Hop. 5. Okay, so I'm 9, 10, 13. Bump up.
Okay.
Blasting into them, and as soon as they make contact, the antlers lock into the chocolate. They get right in there, and good old Kung Fu Candy is gonna jump up and right up onto the antlers, kind of sitting on them, and you're just gonna see these rainbow fins protrude out of her arms, and just slicing at her as she goes into beast form, and hook. But with a bonus action, I'm gonna rage, beast form, and then attack.
Sure. It is your attack action to have your reindeer attack, technically.
It is my oh shit.
Yes,
Okay.
you can use your action to command it or attack yourself. That being said, I will allow you to split the attacks. If you want to have it do one antler attack and then you take your other melee attack, totally fine with me.
Gotcha.
You get 2 attacks
Up.
per round when you're steering these things, whatever those may be.
You got 2 attacks per round.
Oh, well, that you did your one plus the second one here.
Plop.
And then we got a raid from Jamie Bat. Thank you for the raid, Jamie. I appreciate that.
Baby.
Welcome to the Christmas chaos.
Welcome in, darling.
We hope you have a good time.
I just
Thanks
met
for
Jamie
swinging
the
by.
other day. They're wonderful.
Oh, the other day I noticed they followed the other night, so I was guessing that was it's like Jamie Bat, Alex Arcane, and Eagle 1Vizu all followed at the same time, and right before that you gave me a shout out. So I assumed. Welcome in. I thank you for bringing your community by. We're playing some D&D. We're a little late on our Christmas game, but we're here. We made it. We're doing good. 26 will hit, by the way. Ryan, go ahead and roll your damage for that.
I'm gonna go ahead and do. Where's my claws? Bop. Oh, okay. Well.
6.
Still nothing.
More than enough. So as you fly forward and unleash this flurry of attacks, combining the charge attack from your Tactical Assault Reindeer with your own bestial fury, you manage to, with your own claws, just tear this dragon, seemingly made of melted chocolate, completely apart and throw the pieces uselessly to the ground. As we lose yet another dragon from the combat. Y'all been doing good! Anything else you want to do for your turn?
That's me.
Okay. Next up, with the 11, we have Trogdor and Grimgold, the world-renowned duo. What do you got for me?
Okay, so I knew at least one of them flew up in the air. Did this one fly up into the air, or am I even with it?
You're about even. They're within 5 feet on either way. It's kind of loosey-goosey at this point.
All right, I'm going to go, Trogdor, go! And we're going to start going towards it. We're going to do the Gatling gun attack.
Okay, as you begin flying towards it, you kind of ready your aim, pointing it between the antlers, using them as a bit of a guide to just unleash a flurry of shots, a barrage of bullets. What do you got for me? Ooh, do you have any advantages from anybody or anything? Because now would be a good time to use them. You do have an advantage from Kieran, if you'd like to use it.
Oh, I had already used my advantage.
Fair enough. Never mind then.
We have an honest boy.
You all watch as the bullets just fly uselessly by, and unfortunately, you're not able to land the shot. You've practiced with these in your training, but you've never really been in the heat of battle trying to use these mounted guns on your reindeer. So unfortunately, not able to hit with that.
So close, Trogdor. We're going to use the rest of our movement to get right up in front of it and try to do another ram attack with the charge, assuming that we...
Okay, so fun fact, was also holding its breath action until someone came into its attack range. So go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw, please. As you fly forward, following your flurry of bullets towards this creature, you're about to go in for your attack as it just spits a line of acid or hot chocolate, boiling hot chocolate, definitely hot chocolate, directly towards you.
24.
Okay. So you take half damage. Your reindeer, Trogdor, takes 15 points of fire damage from the scorching heat of this very hot chocolate. But you do manage to avoid the brunt of the attack and are able to get in range to do your charge or hoof attack, whatever you want.
Excellent. Okay, we're going to do the ram with the antlers. Another 16. Come on, Trogdor.
Man, Trogdor is not capitalizing.
We're trying.
Today.
We're trying out here.
He's doing his best.
Putting in the work.
He's doing his best.
He's trying.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. Okay, I'm right up close with this thing. So since I'm still hasted,
yeah, you do have. You can use your action
and use an attack. Okay.
Yeah, you can use your own whole set of attacks, or you can do another round of attacks with the reindeer, your choice.
Nice. I'm gonna hop up and like get on top of Trogdor's head and like steady on the antlers and just try to like
just
on the
fucking hammer fist
the
chocolate
like,
dragon.
God damn it!
I love it. Okay,
so
you get a full round of attacks because of your haste action, right? So go for it.
So these are just going to be dope monk shit, unarmed strike. So these are all +7 to hit.
Okay, hits.
18 on the first one, and that's D10.
The fact that you got D10, ooh, rough. You just slam your fist down into it once. You feel your like hand kind of sink into the chocolate a little bit as it's kind of in this like semi-solid but gooey form, like a piece of like an Easter bunny that's just kind of sat out in the heat of your apartment for a little too long. It's just a little malleable, and your hand kind of sinks down into it. You do still get whatever attacks you have left, though.
Yeah, I'll do the last one because I have no.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He died. He died. Oh no, he's dead.
died.
It's over. Oh no, Citrus, come back to us. Come back, baby.
Baby, come back.
There he is. He's back.
Baby, let me smell your feet.
What?
Oop. Well.
It's 23 to hit. That's gonna hit.
Dream. Okay.
I don't know what you're hitting it with.
Hit.
Another fist?
This is just another unarmed strike. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the D10. Aha! 12 damage.
Okay. So as you just kind of hammering your fist down into this creature, you feel it give. Like there's some give under your hand, and it appears to be taking the brunt of the damage from you, but it is not quite finished yet. And as you finish your attacks, it just looks at you with a chocolatey fury in its eyes. That'll be it for your turn.
I I pick my fist up and I kind of lick.
It's delicious. It's very delicious
yeah.
milk chocolate. Very tasty. Very tasty.
And that's me.
Next up, we have Dinglestink. Oh, no, yes, that is Dinglestink. Ending the round. What do you want to do? There's 2 creatures left.
Alrighty.
Both have taken a little damage at this point. They're both looking around the same.
We need to finish this and get to Santa. Okay, so I'm gonna, for the first attack,
Mm-hmm.
to the one in front of me.
Okay, yep, go for it. Roll your attack.
It's
20. Easily
plus
done.
9. Doesn't
Yep.
matter. Yep.
I mean, yeah, it was 20. 11 plus 9. Love that.
And
Thank
then-
you, Avarian, for the hydrate, my friend. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, 21.
Oh god, okay. As you just fly towards it, unleashing this barrage, you watch as the bullets just shred through it and it just falls dead from the sky around you as you tear it to pieces with gunfire. It's just the one left now. Ooh, weather
Alright,
check.
wait here.
Roll me a D100,
Wait here,
Avarian.
buddy. And I'm gonna rip on over to this guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him with
Okay,
my
so
candy
you-
cane.
Okay, your hasted action set of attacks sounds good. The air up here is very cold. It is a dry, chilly night, but you do see a light snow beginning to fall on the city of Winnipeg, where all these horrible things are happening. Santa's been kidnapped.
25.
That'll hit. Easily.
And then second attack.
Go ahead and roll your damage. I feel like it's probably going to be enough, yeah, unless you roll real shit. Nah, you're good.
21.
Yeah, you're good. Same deal. You tear apart the first dragon with gunfire and then kind of leap off the kind of platform that you stand on when steering your Tactical Assault Reindeer and launch yourself with your wings propelling you towards the other dragon, unleashing a flurry of candy cane blows on the creature as it just collapses lifelessly. And you watch as these 5 dragons all just falling from the sky at different various speeds and whatever pieces may be left of them. And you kind of regroup yourselves and begin flying your way towards towards this great peak. And approaching it, you do see now what is essentially a massive floating, almost gazebo-like structure with these open walls and massive pillars leading to this massive vaulted ceiling made up of, again, semi-solid chocolate that you gather has only managed not to melt due to the height at which this castle kind of, or this fortress kind of exists. The cool air in the sky just keeping it barely cool enough to stay together. And in the center you see Santa Claus, chained by the wrists, his face gaunt and older looking than you've ever seen him, bags heavy under his eyes, his cheeks sunken as whatever power he has left is slowly being siphoned away by these chains that run back into the walls of the fortress. And you see these just glowing lights kind of every time the chains pulse. These sigils on the walls do too. And it looks like he is slowly being sapped of all of his Christmas magic. And you guys land together, the kind of soft chocolatey ground proving a bit of a difficult space for your reindeer to move, and even you guys struggling a little bit with the footing in here, but managing to move at a fairly steady speed. No penalties or anything to it yet. You see Santa just chained up there. What are you guys doing?
Santa! I'm gonna fly right up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Same.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
I
start
hobble
walking up.
along.
Who's getting off their reindeer? Who's not?
Me.
I'm
getting
hopping off.
for sure.
Okay,
I'm telling
off.
him
Right
to
up.
go wait elsewhere.
Okay, so you're sending your reindeer away.
For now,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm sending mine away as well.
Okay, what about Kung Fu and Grimgold? Okay, Grimgold's also sending his away. Okay, you guys can drag your actual minis on the map if you're not going to be using your reindeer. If you want to stay on your reindeer, you can use that mini instead, Ryan. That's up to you.
I'm gonna keep mine. I'm just gonna dismount right here, and I'm gonna say, "You stay right here, Pierre. Keep an eye out." I don't know why I'm Australian now.
You're Australian now, and
Oh.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
It's what happens when I get mad.
Yep. Kung Fu Candy, when you take beast form, you turn into a fucking Aussie. That's it. that's the transformation right there. You approach Santa, and as you kind of try to step past this arcane sigil on the ground in which he's standing, there is just a barrier. Some kind of invisible barrier keeping you from him and keeping him imprisoned inside.
Santa, can you hear me?
He looks down at you. Help me, my child.
Oh, we will. I don't know what to do though.
Hold on, let me take a look. Yeah. I'm gonna kinda just stare at the barrier and try to figure out what I can.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check.
Will do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not terrible.
As far as you can tell, this is some kind of wall of force that is just centered around this space, just large enough for Santa to be able to slightly move inside, but that's about it. It's just a very small, compressed wall of force.
Small wall of force, huh?
Mm-hmm. As far as you can tell, it completely encircled him.
I'm gonna look at it. I see what is happening here, and I'm gonna dispel magic at level 5.
Oh!
Okay, easily done. Oh. Nothing happens.
Ow.
What?
It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic.
Oh.
So as you step forward and put your
Hard
hand
sound.
on it and cast your spell,
That's not a wall
you feel
of
your
force.
hand just push back. It is! Wall of Force, Legacy. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and cannot be dispelled by dispel magic. There are ways to destroy it. That ain't one of them. Hi. Are you good? Are you comfy?
That was force cage.
Ugh. I don't know. That's just what it says here. Everyone cat.
Kitty!
Everyone kitty. I need you to go,
Kitty.
though. I need you to go and
Yeah.
have fun elsewhere. Sorry, dude.
That's unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate because as you stand and put your hand on it, you feel your hand kind of shunted away by the force of it, and behind you hear a booming, thundering voice. Now that wasn't very nice. And you all turn and perched right here on the edge of the thingy. Do I have is it in monsters yet? Did I put it there? I did because I'm a good DM. He does things
Good
he's
job, DM.
supposed to. Oh, it's a baby. It's a tiny little dragon. It's so small. He's so little.
Oh, he's so adorable.
As
How
you
dare you, motherfuckers!
I shall tremble before my mount. As you all turn and see this massive form of this hulking chocolate dragon just landing and pounding down. You see the structure kind of all lean in that direction briefly as it reacclimates to the weight of this dragon landing on it with such an impact. I need just a quick dexterity saving throw for y'all to just keep your balance as it is actually rocked pretty steadily. A new opponent,
Flying.
the cat.
I have
you are
advantage
flying.
from insomnia. Up.
You do.
Son of a...
Ooh. Okay, so pretty good all around. I also need one for your reindeer, please.
Boop.
Mr. Kung Fu Candy, Mrs. Kung Fu Candy. Okay, so the reindeer's fine. It manages to hold its footing. So do all of you, but you all watch as Kung Fu Candy falls onto her ass and kind of begins sliding towards the dragon in this semi-molten, somewhat melted chocolate. Yes, Chris?
Can I grab Kung Fu Candy?
No.
Okay.
No, this is just something that's happening. You are too busy trying to make sure that you are okay, and you're kind of distracted by the giant dragon at this point. But you, Candy, slide into this pile of like chocolate-covered bones that have kind of just amalgamated into the mass of this chocolate structure. And at that point, we are going to go ahead and take just a quick 5-minute break to give everyone a chance to hit the bathroom, and I'm going to run one more set of ads to get rid of these pre-rolls. I just really got to pee. I just really gotta pee. As much as
I'm
I decimate my
Augustus
corn,
Gloop.
Damon,
Piss girl.
Cats are very, very threatening creatures. So we'll be back in 5, y'all. Go ahead and take yourself a quick little breather. I just want to make sure I have all my shit in order before we get this little campaign, little battle started. So we'll see y'all in about 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. We'll see you soon. we're back, everybody. Sorry about that. Everyone needs a break here and there. Figured to get the last pee in. I hope y'all having a good one. Thank you again for coming in with the raid, Jamie. I appreciate that. If y'all want, as we kick off this combat, select your mini and roll yourself initiative. Connor, let me know what you roll, and I'll just put you in there myself. 12. Okay.
I'm using a cool thing, so I get all of my key points back.
What's that?
Uncanny metabolism. It's part of the drunken thing. Once prolonged rest, when you roll initiative, you regain all its meta key points.
Ah. Interesting.
But I regain all one that I used.
Okay. I believe that's everybody. We'll go descending order. Perfect. Alright. Chip Sweetwater, you get to take the first turn as this dragon lands on the platform on which you all now stand, kind of shifting its weight as you do. You watch Candy slide and fall all the way to the center of this space, kind of half sheltered by what appears to be these like chocolate kind of spikes jutting out of the ground, almost like rock formations. Just random bits of chocolate everywhere that looks like they've just dripped off the ceiling as it's kind of half melted over the years. What do you want to do? This massive dragon just staring down at all of you with this dripping chocolate falling out of its mouth and from its body.
Well, I think that this is probably the time. I almost lost my voice there. I got it mixed up between the first one I showed you guys. I think it's time to go again. You guys got this. Twin spell haste on the monks again.
On the monks. 2 whole turns of attack actions. Love that. Y'all gonna make quick fucking work of this dragon. That's all I gotta say. Holy shit. Okay. So twin spell haste. Any movement or bonus actions you'd like to do?
Yeah. How high up am I on this?
It's only about maybe 3 to 4 feet. It's not a very high platform. It's kind of just a slightly raised platform on which he stands.
Okay. I'm just gonna hop off it.
Okay.
So that's 10, 15, 20, 25 to there.
Okay. Kind of just moving out of the space. Welcome back, Misty. How you doing? That it for your turn?
That is it.
Okay. Next up, I mean, hey. Why not? Let's just start this off with some fun. So, as you all kind of just ready yourself for the battle that is about to come, this massive chocolate dragon looks down at all of you. Now, feel the wrath of Cocoa Claw! And blows just a cone of molten, hot, melted marshmallow towards all of you. I need a DC 19, a dex save. It's not supposed to be Constitution save. That's dex save. I'm sorry. That was an issue on the homebrew sheet. Cocoa Claw, the Lord of Scorching Beverages. Because we had Sugarfang, Lord of Sweets, we had Mint Scale, the Harbinger of Minty Deathness, and now we have Cocoa Claw, the Lord of Scorching Beverages. I cooked on this one. Okay, so we Dingle Stink with an 11, unfortunate, and a 19. Okay, so just beats it, and then Ryan, unfortunately, does not save. Ryan, I'll say roll with advantage because you are behind cover. Technically,
thank fuck.
When you slid and fell into there.
Oh, maybe. Nope.
Unfortunate. Okay, so anyone under a 19, which I believe is just Dingle Stink and Ryan? Right? Yes, okay. You take... Why didn't it roll the damage?
I have evasion.
You take 6. And everyone who succeeds takes half of that, which I believe rounded up is 33. So 33
Thanks
damage.
God for evasion.
33 damage for everyone who succeeded. Half that for the evading. And then Kung Fu Candy, you take 65 points of burning damage, of fire damage, as this mixture of hot
burning sugar
of hot cocoa and melted marshmallow coats you head to toe. Fuck.
You rolled 4 7s and 2 8s.
I know, I rolled
and
really...
no 1s.
I rolled
and 2
really,
5s.
really fucking good.
Nutty.
Holy
Absolutely.
shit. So you all, as you try to dodge out of the way, taking what little bit of damage you do from it with your monk abilities, you watch as Kung Fu Candy is coated head to toe and is just screaming in agony as the skin is blistering under the marshmallow and hot chocolate coating she just received. How you looking, by the way, HP?
Stop right now. Thank you very much.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh man. Okay. That is its only thing it can do this turn. Lucky for you guys. It's not gonna move, it's just gonna hold its ground here. And see if it can recharge that next turn. Dinglestink, you're up. You see Kung Fu Candy in just a bad fucking way. What are you at HP wise, out of curiosity? Just
About half-ish.
okay, so not so bad.
I'm a barbarian.
Not so bad. Yeah, you're good. Okay, Dinglestink, what do you got to do? What do you want?
I'm at about 2/3 now. That's stuffed. Thank God for evasion. Oh god, that was really not fun. Okay, I'm gonna. How far are we? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fly right up to this motherfucker's face, like right up in the eyeball. It's as big as my head.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, your chocolate is shitty chocolate. It smells bad. And I'm gonna start beating the shit out of this dragon with my cane.
Go ahead and beat the dragon with your cane.
Okay.
That's a hit.
We got a 21 and a 13. Not great.
Only one hit.
The 21 hits. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Stunning strike.
Sure. If you want. That's a con save,
I do
right?
want.
What's
it
your...
is indeed a con save. I'm trying to find that right now. God damn, so many monk things. DC 15.
Okay, so he succeeds. He's not you unleash your blows to its face with your candy cane, trying to stun it and hit whatever nerve you can find to try and get it into a locked stun position, but unfortunately are unable to do so, as it withstands the brunt of your attacks. 15 points of damage. Easily done.
And that's force damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Doesn't really matter.
Okay, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to use focused patient defense. So I'm going to use a key point to both disengage and dodge.
Okay.
And
do you have mobile?
10. Yes, but I'm doing that for this. The 10 temp hit points.
Okay. You do still have your hasted
the dodge is nice.
Action, by the way.
That only lasts a minute. That's
JT rehasted you guys at the beginning
I
of combat.
rehasted you guys.
Oh shit!
Twin spelled haste again.
Okay.
I'm a very reactive old man.
Yeah, he got
Very
really
agile
very good initiative right off the bat, dude.
No kidding.
So
he was just ready. Okay, and then for the hasted action, I'll just hit him twice again.
Sure.
And we'll draw. Does Zybe do either of those hit?
Nope.
Nope, didn't think so.
You try to unleash another couple of attacks with your quarterstaff, but are just like unable to break through the chocolatey exterior of this creature. That'll be it for you. Is that where you're moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 15 feet directly to the right of where I was.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. I'm gonna be out of the cone if it happens.
Next up, we have fucking Grimgold. It's your turn. You two just recovering from taking that little bit of damage that you did with, I'm guessing you have evasion as well because monk shit. Yeah, you see Kung Fu Candy just in a bad way and kind of only a few feet from the mouth of this dragon. What are you doing?
Grimgold hungry. Okay, we're getting up close and personal.
Bold.
Bold
choice.
Same, different day, same monk type shit. I'm actually I want to go because I got tons of movement. I'm gonna start attacking its feet and try to like break its feet off or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
First attack. 26.
That will hit. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That was sexy. That was nice. 5 things in common with a turkey dinosaur. What's that? 20 also just hits. I heard bat since when you're welcome to the party. Welcome to the show. You're fighting a dragon made of chocolate. Congratulations. If you're lucky, you won't fall victim to Cocoa Claw. Yep, 2 hits.
7 and a 4.
Oof. Not as much damage as you were hoping for, but you unleash your first set of attacks against the creature, and you see it kind of recoil its paws as you do so. The tower's easily 10-15 feet above you, so really only have the feet to work with at this point, but you're doing your best on them. You do still have your hasted action if you'd like to use it.
We will bonus action, and we're just going to flurry of blows.
Exclamation
because,
point D20, Jamie.
We don't give a fuck.
I hear you out there, Cat. Okay, we don't give a fuck. Okay. So we're gonna go
First
for
one, does
another
a 17 hit?
No, unfortunately. You punch the leg and just feel your knuckles crack as you do so, and you kind of have to shake them off. And there's Chop.
Second.
You take a bite of the dragon, Jamie, and it is delicious. Milk chocolate with just a little hint of marshmallow and sadness. What were you saying, Connor? Sorry.
I've rolled a 9 on my second.
Not gonna do it. You just don't do any damage whatsoever. In fact, it feels like you're punching stone at this point.
Third and final for my bonus action. Haha, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will just hit.
And I foolishly didn't stunning strike the first one, so I'll stunning strike this one. And the dragon needs to make a DC 15 con save.
He rolls a 13, so he's going to use one of his 3 legendary resistances to succeed automatically on that fucking shit. Just derail. You're good. Just took a little bite. You just flew by, took a little bite of Christmas chocolate, and you went back on your merry way.
Okay, so damage on the 1 hit is 6.
Okay, easily done.
And then
go for it.
We will hasted action, just hit him again.
2 more. Yep.
10's gonna fucking miss. 25.
25 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage on it.
Yeehaw. Another 4. Woohoo!
Okay. So, Candy, you're kind of preoccupied with all the melting, burning feeling, but you, Chip, see the 2 monks that you cast haste on just both make a beeline towards this creature and begun unleashing an absolute onslaught of attacks. Some of them managing to do some damage as the dragon kind of recoils from them, some not so much, but it does appear that your party has at least managed to do a little bit of damage to the creature. Anything else on your turn, Connor? Is that everything?
I lick my knuckles again, but there's my blood in them now this time. I'm like, ugh.
Salty chocolate. You get a little bit of salty chocolate. Yeah. Very delicious, very delicious. Kung Fu Candy, you're up. Your skin burns, and there's this sticky substance on you that's... it's not easy to move in. You're not quite hindered by it yet, but you gather at a certain point, you're going to start to be weighed down. Vampiric chocolate. That is the next year's.
Yeah. Yes, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Except that it's a moose.
Vampiric moose dragon.
So I think we need to transition to having moose as our main villains for next year. We'll get there. What are you doing, Kung Fu? What's your move?
Kung Fu Candy's gonna use half her movement to get up, and then just slowly turning this corner 5, 10, 15, and is that adjacent? Is that close enough to smack him?
Yep. Yeah. You're in the square. I can put, if you want, I can put an aura around him, but you guys kind of got to figure out that anyway. But yes, you are in the space.
Amazing. And as she's kind of walking up, she's just letting her hands drip, and it's all covered in candy. And then the white starts to solidify on her nails longer and longer and longer until they're just these long white candy nails. And she's just walking forward. And she's just gonna jump right up and go ahead and form of the beast claw attack. Bonus action to turn, and then if I remember, claws. I get my double attack as a barbarian, and then one of the attacks as the form of the beast, I get another one. So this will be 3.
Sounds right to me.
Hop and bop. 1, 2,
Nope. So far, only one's come. Oh, there's 2.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Only 1 hits.
Hop and bop, 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 dip.
Okay.
9.
You do 9 points.
And
of
they are
slashing
magical,
damage.
if that's a thing. And hop.
Good to know.
Infectious Fury. I'm going to go ahead and there's going to be... Well, I'm going to go ahead and do the... What? Oh, it rolled the damage in
Little
automatically.
claw.
I'm
Okay.
going to need a DC 16 Wisdom save from the dragon.
Just gets it. Let's go.
Damn it.
Sorry.
That's me as I'm just sniping and clawing away and it sounds almost like I'm singing, but it's more guttural. It's very... That's my turn.
Okay. So, next up is Chip Sweetwater. But at the end of your turn, now that you've all kind of gathered around him, he's going to take one of his legendary actions. Actually, he's going to use 2 actions to use his wing attack. Oh, I can't link that one in chat. It basically just starts beating its wings ferociously and kind of taking off backwards. Each creature within 10 feet, which I believe is all of you. Because Dinglestink, you're like right on the edge of its square. So that will be all 3 of you. Need to succeed a DC 19 dex save. So I need dex saves from all of you. Just
Does dodge do anything to saves?
That's a good question. I don't remember. No one ever uses dodge in our games.
I think dodge is advantage.
I feel like dodge is advantage, yes. Do. Where's the dodge thingy? I always forget this one. Literally, I can count on like 2 hands the number of times you guys have dodged in one of our combats, just so you're aware.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Make dexterity saves with advantage. Yes! So advantage for you! Kung Fu Candy with a 21 succeeds.
We have haste, so we were going to roll with advantage anyway.
That is also true.
I think technically all of them have advantage on this.
Yeah,
Hate
technically.
my life.
Wait, why would Kung Fu Candy? Oh yeah, because Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Either way, you all, ooh. Grimglub.
That is a 15 for
Yeah,
me.
unfortunately, you are a little too low. So you take, that was the wrong thing. Oh, it did not. 2d6 plus 6, so I'll just roll them in here. 2d6 plus 6. 17 points of bludgeoning damage as you were buffeted by wind and knocked prone hard against the surface of this chocolate structure. And then the dragon is going to fly half of its flying speed without taking any attacks of opportunity, as it just buffets you all and you kind of have to shelter yourself from the attack and flies backwards. What's up, Kana? Welcome in. Welcome in. So he's kind of just hovering now, just barely out of reach of the edge of the platform. Chip Sweetwater, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move up slightly. I'm gonna go to here.
Okay.
And we're gonna pull out a little spiritual weapon, just a tiny little thing.
Mm-hmm. Another
Nothing
candy cane?
special. Yep, tiny little candy cane dagger again. It will be, as far as I can put it, so 60 feet right there.
Okay. Oh shit. Candy cane. There you
Mark
go.
off that slot.
That's where it
There we go.
goes. How you doing today, Kana?
and
We're
it
fighting a
can
chocolate
move up.
dragon.
I believe 20 feet on its turn.
Yep.
So I'll have it move
just
up and
in,
hit.
Okay, just into range. And give him a good whack.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Rolling.
You see me roll. Okay. 15,
No.
unfortunately, not going to do it. It just kind of stabs forward towards it and kind of chips off on a piece of broken candy cane that's kind of jutting out of the creature's spine. Kind of like making
Okay.
its tail spikes
And then,
along its back.
I can see it over this thing here.
I'm good, Canna. Yeah, you can. He kind of flew up
Okay.
a little bit as he was going, so he's about 10 feet up, maybe 15 from where he was. And
With
about
my
20 feet
action,
back.
he kind of pulls out this wand and kind of waves it around.
It's a
It's
floppy
like
piece
this
of
candy cane
licorice.
stick, and this almost looks like Candy's claw
Mhm.
appears next to this dragon and tries to like scratch at it as I chill touch it.
Oh, okay. Easily done. Is that
Yes.
a 23? Will hit.
23,
Go ahead and roll damage for that. Are there any other effects on Chill Touch? I don't remember.
13
My rage is
necrotic, and it can't
manifested.
regain hit points
Until...
until the start of my next turn.
Got it. Roger that, roger that. Okay. That'll be your turn?
Yeah. Yep, that is all for me.
Okay. At the start of the round, or on the initiative 20 count, we're gonna have a layer action happen. Can I get someone in chat to just roll me a D4 exclamation point D4? Don't matter who it is, whoever gets there first. Okay, we got a 2 from Avarian. So it's gonna go for Dinglestink. So, Dinglestink, as you're kind of standing there, fighting this creature, protecting yourself from the buffeting of the wind, thank you for the curse of disadvantage, you hear just like sticky sound of something heavy coming unstuck from the ceiling above you, and you look up and see this massive glob of melted marshmallow just falling right towards you. I need a dex save of 16 to get out of the way as it's just falling towards you. Okay. Easily done.
23.
You fly to the side quickly, of managing to avoid the massive marshmallow that's fallen towards you, and it smacks onto the ground beneath you with a sickening squelchy sound. And let's just go to the paintbrush here. You do a circle, and this whole area is now just a mass of sticky melted marshmallow and melted chocolate. So anyone walking through it will suffer the penalty of difficult terrain. Even as it lands, you notice the chocolate around it is melting from the heat of it, and it looks like the difficult terrain might expand further next time. That will be the lair action, though. Next up is the Durgan.
Stop smelling so good and being so deadly.
It smells delicious. Step 1, D6. Does he get his breath attack back? Yeah.
Say hi to the people.
Okay.
Camera shy.
Code.
Wait.
Trying to get maximum coverage with this. No offense. You know, nothing personal, guys.
None taken?
Last year, I didn't get a
The
single.
coverage.
I literally didn't get a single breath attack recharge. Remember? That was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
So he
That's right, you got
turns.
one off.
He turns and begins flying around the eastern side of the structure. Turns his breath towards you, and just spits this glob of molten marshmallow in this massive 60-foot cone. I need dex saves from all of you. DC 19. I don't know why it says con
Remember
save. I
your
thought I fixed that.
advantage.
It's my bad. But yeah, it is a... Oh yeah, true. You have advantage because you are a barbarian, and you can see that shit coming. Kung Fu Candy. Go ahead and roll
Yeah, I did
again.
a 20 and a 10.
Oh, okay. Okay, so with the 20, you succeed. I think everyone
Oh,
succeeded.
fuck.
So y'all are saved. That being said, reduced by half. Someone help me with the math on this one. It would be 29? Right?
Yes.
29?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
everyone takes everyone who succeeded takes 29 points of fire damage, or burning damage, more accurately.
Except Connor and I.
Except Connor and
We
you,
take
who take
0.
half of half because of evasion.
It's just 0.
Is it? Wait, it's just 0?
It's just 0.
And how did the first one
Yeah.
bring you down to 2/4 of your health?
Because I failed.
Oh, true. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Even
well, that's
if you
good.
fail, you still only take half.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. It is going to... Oh, shit. Hey, Ryan, you want to roll for your reindeer, please?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oops.
no!
What's up, Quinn? Roll
Come
for
on,
me.
buddy.
We're fighting a chocolate dragon.
Pierre.
I don't even think he survives that
No,
either
he's-
way.
He
No,
got.
they have 22 HP.
So
to
you
start
watch as you all kind of dodge and jump out of the way of this molten hot chocolate and melted marshmallow bread. Poor Pierre Trudeau, the tactical assault reindeer, is coated head to toe in marshmallow and hot chocolate and melts to nothing but a skeleton and leftover metal parts. There is nothing left. And Pierre Trudeau has been shuffled loose the mortal coil.
Oh no! What have we done?
That is the
It's a
end.
great day for Canada. And therefore
And therefore the world. That is the end of Pierre Trudeau, everybody.
50 years later.
Sad
that's
day
gonna
for
be
Canada and therefore the world.
What a sad day for Canada. The better Trudeau died. Unfortunately.
Oh god.
That was only... It's got a... How much can it fly? Okay, it's still got a little bit. So it's actually just gonna continue its flight and kind of half take shelter behind the massive pillar that holds up this roof there. So he's got, I'm gonna say, 3/4 cover at that point.
Oh fuck me, that was so fun.
Chocolate trash. Oh my god, quit. Love it. Alright, fair enough. Next up, Dingle Stink. What do you got?
Hey, you big bully, get back here. Nobody kills a tactical assault reindeer, gets away with it.
It's just a reindeer skeleton with a few metal parts kind of laying in this pile of goo. It's the best Monday night. Chocolate dragons all around.
Yeah,
You fly right up into his space. I
okay.
respect it.
Action. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Because I'm a fairy.
Fair. What are you
We'll just
casting?
do it kind of on him.
He natural
Her.
20 succeeds.
Shit!
That is one action down. As you raise your hand trying to cast the spell, you see the small little orbs of light that dance around in the fairy fire try to adhere to this creature, and it just shakes them off entirely, sending them kind of uselessly just floating into the air. You have your hasted action and bonus action.
Yes, so with the hasted action, I'm gonna just be like, oh, darn it! I'm gonna hit it with my candy cane.
Okay, 2 hits.
Real hard.
That hits.
We got a 27 and a 14. The 27 hits.
27 hits.
Okay, bonk. Static strike.
Succeeds.
Shit!
You have a... It's DC 16 for you, right? Yes?
15.
Okay, so yeah, definitely.
Was it 15 or 16?
I don't know. That's up to you to
15,
know.
yeah.
I can't know all the all shit. Takes
No,
the
I
8
was just
points.
double-check.
I love how you rolled the same for both one-handed and two-handed. He takes the 8 point of bludgeoning damage as you just crack the candy cane across his face, and he just looks towards you. Cute. You'll make a tasty snack. Is that your turn?
Where's more where that came from? I'm gonna flurry blows.
Mm-hmm. It's
A 20, yay, and a 13 doesn't hit.
I've also
Static
just
strike?
been okay. I've also only been hitting the con button and not the con save, which is plus 11 instead of plus 8. So he succeeds the first stunning strike as well. Does take the points of bludgeoning damage though. I mean, he does still have legendary resistances and shit. But yes, is that your turn?
No, I think I'm gonna fly kind of the fuck away a little bit, but more so.
You flew from over
Productive.
here.
Yeah, I have haste. I have 120 feet.
Oh, true.
Yeah, double.
Fair enough.
Boy, zooming.
I'm gonna. Shit, we need him to be visible. Now I'm just gonna go. So I was here. That's
You were there.
45 feet. Plus another like
You
10.
you couldn't fly
oh.
directly through the column he's hiding behind. That's not how that would work. You have to fly around it to get to him. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'll go
Kitty.
another like 30 feet just straight up.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Come and get me, you big
So
stupid head.
you all watch as Dinglestink just flies around the tower and kind of, you guess, is engaging with this creature in some way, and you just barely catch glimpses of like a wing on either side, maybe a tail kind of flashing out, but Dinglestink is essentially lost to you at this point. How high did you
So
say
I
up?
shoot up.
You flew
Like 30 feet upwards.
30 feet, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we have Connor, Grimgold. What do you got?
All right. So, how tall are these towers? The one
They
that you're
go.
standing
They
on?
literally go all the way to the ceiling. Those are the supports for the roof. They literally connect to the ceiling, and they're about 60, 70, probably 80 feet up. They're huge. This is a very big floating structure, giant gazebo. Like I said.
Boo. Okay. Quick maths.
Quick
One
maths.
sec,
Thank
one
you for the
sec.
lurk snacking. Appreciate it.
60 to there. Oh, that's difficult. Okay, we're going to use. Where am I? Grimgold, get over here. We're going to use movement to get to the edge.
Okay. You can
Which
now
was-
see the dragon. I'd say he has probably no cover at that point from you.
Excellent. So that was half my movement, which was 50.
Yeah, he's about 10 or
Um,
20 feet up from where the pillar meets the ground.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to follow the lead of my other monk friend. I will spend a key point to focus Step of the Wind, which means I can take both the dash and disengage actions as a bonus action, and my jump
Mhm.
distance is doubled.
Just 1 second. We got a Ratatash raid. What's up, homies? Welcome in. Hope y'all had a good one.
Raiders.
What were you streaming? Franbo. What is that? Welcome by the stream. If y'all don't know me, I'm Rusty. These are my friends. Aren't they wonderful?
Hi,
Aren't they
baby.
magical? Aren't they beautiful?
Hello.
We're doing our Christmas D&D one-shot. It's getting a little wacky over here. They're fighting a dragon made of chocolate. It's pretty fun. Welcome by. I hope you enjoy the game. I believe Connor was about to punch this thing in its face. What do you got for me?
I'm sure as hell gonna try. We're about to risk it all. I'd
Mhm.
like to leap and somehow maybe scale and leap off of the side of this.
Oh, he died.
Off the side of this pissy.
Oh,
That's
no.
what he was gonna say.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was gonna say. He'll be back. He'll come back in a second.
Juicy.
Right, the dragon. I don't know. Yes. Well, I don't always raid or stream in the evening, so I'm happy you were able to raid in. I appreciate you. Come by with your friends. Connor's back. What's up, dude?
Welcome
Okay,
back.
now that I'm back from the dead,
You're alive.
I want to use my double jump distance and my dash to scale partway up the wall, then leap off of it and try to land on top of the dragon.
Okay. I believe
Monk shit,
you're
y'all.
no longer affected by difficult terrain while stepping of the wind, correct? I could be wrong. Refresh my memory on that.
I think the step of the wind part is just you can take dash and disengage as the bonus action.
Okay.
It's just the super special awesome version also doubles my jump distance.
Okay.
So I guess do with that what you will.
The pillars are basically made of like semi-melting chocolate that's constantly dripping down in these masses of semi-melted marshmallow. So it is technically difficult terrain to climb them. So you will be at half movement speed. But he is close enough to you, you can still do all that stuff. The DC for the jump will just be a little higher.
Right on.
So roll me an acrobatics check to try and scale this. You scale it no problem, but making that jump from the tower onto a moving dragon will probably be a little on the difficult side. I'm gonna say you need to beat a 16. You rolled a natural
Nat 1, baby.
one.
Nat 1, baby. There we go. That's
Yay.
that shit I do like.
So as you begin scaling the pillar, you feel your feet just like sticking in it. You're like, I can still do this! You lose about half your speed by the time you're ready to jump, and you jump and your feet just stay kind of partially stuck, and instead of leaping outward, your feet just stay somewhat affixed, and you kind of just flip down face first, smacking into the pillar and just sliding slowly down it. So I will say, you're not falling yet because it is difficult terrain and it is very sticky. So you are now face down, just slowly sliding down this precipice over nothing. I'm going to say you're about 20 feet up to jump to the dragon, and you have maybe 40 feet until it drops. Like, there's the floor and then another 20 feet. So you got 40 feet. I'm gonna say you're gonna move 30 feet per turn. So you have a turn to deal with this situation because you are basically free falling through goo. And you all, I guess, Dinglestink, you're the only one who sees this. Just
Trogdor?
just slowly sliding down the outside of the pillar, and I'm gonna make you upside down because it's funny.
Oh, God bless. Oh, God bless.
Free falling.
That was amazing. What a good time for you guys to raid.
God.
Thank you, Connor, for bringing the entertainment and content that these beautiful people
Don't
deserve.
worry, I got you.
This is what you get with having me guest on the Rusty Tonics channel here.
Oh
like,
my god.
this type of entertainment. Anyway.
He died. He died.
So,
And he died.
Go
He
on.
died.
Leave
So,
me
There he is,
legend.
man.
As your turn ends, the dragon is going to take its legendary action, and as you are the only one within its range, as you haven't fallen yet, it is going to take a tail attack against you. Sorry.
Okay.
Not you, Dinglestink. Connor.
Oh.
Yeah, because he jumped up and then fell right in front of this dragon. So the dragon's like, okay.
Easy target.
Swings his entire tail into the wall. 20 to hit. I believe that's going to hit you.
be. It certainly will.
You
It
take
certainly
14 points of bludgeoning damage as this
Happily.
massive tail with just bits of broken candy cane sticking out on either side kind of flatten you back into the tower. And that will be its legendary action for that turn.
Not do that on my chair.
I'd be so happy. Candy, you're up. You watch as Grimgold goes and like powers his way around. You watch him scale halfway up the tower before he disappears around the other side, and then you just see a tail swing and hit the tower up. Just barely visible around the edge. What are you doing?
Well, what the fuck is going on over there? I'm gonna use my action to dash in and hit the corner here. Can I see anything at this corner?
You see Grimgold about, he probably fell maybe 5 feet from where he was, so he was about 15 feet up the tower, back facing the dragon, his face planted into the chocolate, just slowly smearing down the side and looking like he's probably going to start falling next turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and just... You look like you're doing just fine. You'll be fine. I believe in you, legit. And I'm gonna just chuck a Christmas axe at the dragon.
Okay,
Up.
go ahead. Make your attack.
Go, Christmas axe. Up. Come on. That's okay. That'll be good. And for God's sakes, I keep rolling ones for damage.
That's 28.
1 slashing damage as I chuck a candy cane striped axe right at him.
Just smacks into the chocolate with a wet smack. He looks down at it and just rips it out with his teeth and throws it and just falls. There's like a little bit of molten chocolate dripping out of the wound. He definitely did some damage.
That's
Seems
metal.
pretty unfazed.
I'm gonna stick where I am there.
Okay. Do you not have multi-attack?
Go.
I feel like a barbarian at level 12 should have multi-attack. Am I crazy?
Yeah, you have multi-attack.
But I only have the one
multiple
axe.
axes.
But you only have the one axe.
I was like, I looked and I'm like, yeah, I've got the one. I'm not a long-range fighter.
Making me so happy. Okay.
Big baby.
That's, I guess, your turn. Anything else you want to do?
I'm just watching my friends slide down the chocolate slide. You're gonna be fine.
Chip Sweetwater, you watch as your whole team just disappears behind this pillar. You have no idea what they are doing. You just catch glimpses of like a dragon wing kind of on the side of it. Doesn't really look like there's much for you to shoot at yet. What do you want to do?
Well, that is unfortunate.
I'm gonna move down to here. Can I see candy? I see candy, right?
Yeah, so I'll give you that. You see just like a little A little bit.
Alright,
Little
I must
bit of
check
candy.
this.
Let's see here.
This is
Yeah,
important.
you can see candy. You can see it. It is important.
Okay, so I'm gonna mass cure wounds where
Okay.
candy is, and because it's a spear, and I don't have to see the targets in the range apparently, I'm gonna target all 3 of the homies.
Sure.
Cause it doesn't say I need to see them, which is a
You
weird
get it was
ruling.
a
in the
greater cure wounds.
mass cure wounds.
I'm curious. Mass
Here,
cure.
I can.
Yeah, link it in chat if you want. That is interesting.
Why does it not do that?
I mean, basically, the way I read that, you pick the sphere, and if the 3 people you want to give it to are in that space, it'll work. If they're not in that range, it won't work. But I'm willing
The first
I'm
one
willing
was
to allow that.
17. I can't seem to show it. That's
No,
my bad.
it's totally fine. We'll take the 17. So everybody takes 17 points of healing. Yeah, I would say you just pick the space, and if
That's
they
so
happen
cash
to be
money.
in it, that is more than enough. Roll for nausea. Oh no. Roll for diabetes. Roll for beatus.
Diabetes.
Beatus.
Okay. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
There's nothing much else I can do. I stand here.
Okay. You standing. So at the 20 initiative order, since you're the only one in the space currently to take the lair action, a marshmallow is going to fall from the sky directly towards you. Chip, I need you to roll me a Dex 16 or DC 16 Dex save. As you
I'm
just hear
so
this
good at these. I'm
splat
such an
down.
agile old man. Don't
Roll
you
that
even
shit.
worry.
Roll that shit.
Oh,
Oh, okay. You don't take any damage. It is hot, but it's not so hot that it is burning you, but it is hot enough that it is melted and it creates this like sticky web-like mass, and you are now considered restrained until you free yourself from the substance. I'm gonna draw another Widow Circle. Another Widow Circle. Doot. There you go.
Another Widow Circle.
Another Widow Circle, and that's the space where you're now just completely adhered to by this sticky marshmallow gooey substance that you'll have to free yourself from on your next turn. Dragon's turn. Can't really reach Candy from there, just barely not able to, but it can reach Grimgold, who is still just face down on the fucking wall. So, tail attack toward Grimgold, first of all. Peppermint tail spikes. He rolls a nat 1 for a total of 12. So he's not going to hit. He slams his tail against the wall, and somehow all of these spikes of peppermint or of candy cane just stab into places of the wall away from you, and he tries to pull himself free, and it takes a little bit more effort, so his movement is somewhat hindered. That being said, he still has more than enough to fly straight up towards Dinglestink, 30 feet in the air above him. And he has 2 more attacks. So as he just launches himself up towards you, you see this open, gaping maw of these bright white teeth with bits of brown hot chocolate just dripping from them like a venom. Oh my god! 2 nat 1s in a row. Let's go! As he flies up and just clamps his jaws down around you. He misses entirely. He's going to try to rake at you with the claws of chocolate scythes on his way up for a 20. I do believe that hits you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It is a bite up for
you
its
take-
pace.
You take 8 points of slashing damage. As the like
5.
it misses you with the bite, and the claws just rake down, kind of scraping against your chest. But not so bad. But he is now currently at your height. He's about 30 feet above where Connor's character is, and about 50 feet total from where Candy is in the air. That is, however, all of the shit he can do. I'm going to see if his breath recharges for next round real quick. Does not? Okay. Good to know. Next up, Dinglestink. You're just kind of right up to the face of this creature. It's trying to bite at you, scratch at you, tear you apart in whatever way it can. What do you want to do?
I need to help my friends. Out of my bag, I'm gonna pull a potion of Hill Giant Strength. Elmo.
You kept that from last year's one shot, didn't you? You did. Yeah.
Yep.
Bonus action to drink the potion.
Slurp that bitch back.
Mm-hmm.
So my strength is now 21.
I have one too.
Yeah, you guys still have the items you got last year, technically. If you didn't use them last year.
Override score 21. And I am going to, let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna just, so I have a hasted action and a normal action. I need to save him. I don't want to get attacked, so I'm gonna punch the dragon twice.
Okay, use your first action.
For my hasted action, because that one's
Easily
limited.
Go ahead.
Just to activate mobile.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Both hit.
Let's drop a stunning strike into one of those. Just because it's a low chance.
Nah. 24. He just walks
so
that
20
off. Absolutely.
20 total force damage.
Okay. Dragon's starting to take some wear and tear. He's not quite looking rough, I'd say, but he's definitely starting to take some substantial damage. Connor froze in the best face for a second there. I love that. That was amazing. Okay, so your mobile feat activates, and you can go and fly away.
And then I'm going to... let's see, yeah, I'm just going to run down... for my normal action, I'm going to fly down and grab... what's Connor character's name? Grim. I'm going to grab Grim Gulp.
Okay, roll me a athletics check to try and pull him off of the sticky, gooey marshmallow chocolate wall. Easily done. Just you fly down, grab a foot, and just with a sickening squelchy sound, pull him off, and you're just holding him now mid-air, floating over nothing as you fly.
Let's not be over nothing anymore, and I'm gonna bring him like over.
Your movement speed is halved while you're carrying a person. Keep that in mind.
I'm gonna bring him probably so that. Yeah. Like
you went down 30 feet to get him,
and then back over there. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
I got 60 feet.
So Connor, you can go ahead and move your dude over there. Is that your turn?
That is all. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be just hovering above the ground still.
Okay, on his next turn, or between the turns, he's going to use his wing attack action, not to attack anyone, because none of you are actually... yeah, none of you are in his range with his height, but he's going to use it so he can fly half of his movement speed. Use all his limited actions for that. So he is going to go 40 feet. That away. He kind of loops up and around as he just beats his wing ferociously. Candy, you feel the wind buffeting you in the face, but not actually pushing you all that much. No save needed on that. Connor, you are up with Grimgold. What do you got?
Trapdoor. I thank Dingle Stink for the lift, and I hop on down. We're going to, you know what? No one's really paid any attention to Santa. Santa's still purpose. We're gonna go. How far can we get?
The blue is difficult terrain.
Yeah, avoiding the gunk. Okay, so that's 50. So we're gonna go half here. I'm gonna use a bonus action to wholeness of body, which just lets me heal.
Okay.
So I can heal a D10 plus 3 per, dope monk shit.
Sounds good. Dope monk shit.
A solid 6. I will take it. And then I'm going to go the rest of my movement. I'm just going to get at the base of the stairs here and try to get a look at Santa and see if he's like still alive even. I know he's been like being.
Roll me a medicine check. Most famous DM line ever. Always, you can certainly try. Oh well. I'll wait for his roll to go through, just in case he did hear me. So what was your check? Medicine check, please.
Medicine,
yes.
Medicine. Okay, same modifier. 22.
He's not dead yet, but just based on the look of him, you gather he maybe has a turn or two. While both of these chains are affixed to him, he is definitely struggling. And you do see the chains do come out of the wall of force, technically. They are not contained with it. They pass through it.
Okay,
Or
I'll
more
try to
accurately,
yell.
over it or underneath it, actually. But
I'll try to yell that out and maybe say, "Let's try and get these chains, Santa." And that's my turn.
Okay. Next up, Candy.
Alrighty, well, Candy's gonna go ahead and now I'm Southern, Jesus Christ. Hook. Are there doors around to get into this?
They're just open archways.
They're open? Awesome.
Yeah, completely open.
Beautiful. And hop, bop, bop, bop. Run all the way right to there and hop, up, up. Oh, yes, right. I forgot what I did with this there, lady. Is when I get to the very end there. Also enter range. Bonus action. Fucking right. I'm so good at this. I use I drop the beast form, so the white candy claws just kind of slop away, and I get right up to the dragon, point at him, and I say, "You're a load of bollocks then, ain't you?" And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Viciously mock. Is that a save from him?
That is a Wisdom 12 save.
I think this is the first time Vicious Mockery's been used in a game. 22.
22.
Oh, God.
That'll do it.
No damage. Good try, though. What did you say to me?
Bollocks. That's what you are.
Chip, you're up.
Okay. My mouth isn't covered by this, right?
No, you can still talk. Just moving
Okay.
is you are restrained, so you can talk.
Bonus
and
action.
struggle to do
Misty Step.
Ah, yes. Fair
Yeah.
enough. You poof out of it. While there is still some sticky goo all over your persons, you are no longer restrained by it. You're just kind of uncomfortably sticky.
Oh man, I haven't
What's up,
been like this since my college party days.
Sliding it off. And then I will go ahead and use 2 sorcery points to twin spell a ray of frost at both of the chains.
Ooh. Go ahead and make your
I'll
ranged
try to
attacks.
shoot him. Yeah.
Your mom is sticky and you are not.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof. Got him.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
The bright side is it's a chain. It's a pretty big chain. They're pretty big to hit, but they are pretty sturdy, so only the 14 is actually going to do the damage on it. So 1 does hit.
10
cold-
cold damage.
You watch as the chain, as it hits, it freezes over in the section that was just hit. It takes the damage you gather, but it is still attached, but that ice and frigid nature remains, at least for now.
Okay. That will... Actually, I still have my movement.
Mm-hmm.
Go... kind of slightly closer.
Okay. Can someone in chat roll me a d4, please? Exclamation point. D4. Just to see. You could hit 2 people with this if you roll good. Just need 1 person. Doesn't matter who.
You're...
Because at the initiative 20... Okay, I'm just going to roll this. Your boy is not patient. Whee! 3. 1, 2, 3. Grimgold! Ah, yes. Of course.
No.
So, as you both make your way over towards Santa Claus, you cast your Ray of Frost on the chain and see it freeze over and become rigid and brittle. And then as you're kind of readying yourself for whatever the dragon may do next, you hear the sickening... And there's a massive explosion of marshmallow as another marshmallow falls from the ceiling to land on both of you. So I need a dex save from both the fucking Chip and the half-orc Grimgold. Get rigid. Smash it.
Not again.
Okay. So you do both succeed. You are not restrained. You do get some of the sticky goo on you, but you're not actually restrained by it. You're able to still move through this kind of mix of molten chocolate. That being said, it is still difficult terrain, so we're just gonna... Whoop. There you go. And there you go. Now the dragon's gonna go. So first it's going to descend... it was 30 feet up from the floor when it did it, right? Give or take. I think. Yes. So he's going to fly down 40 feet, so he's just within range of Kung Fu Candy. He's going to pass over you. As he passes over you, the tail's going to swing down and straight towards you, with just the bottom part of the tail flying straight towards your face. Also, real quick, I'm just going to roll my d6 now. D6. Fuck me, dude. Peppermint tail spikes. A 17 to hit you, Kung Fu Candy.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, boys, okay.
And as it realizes it can't quite fly far enough to hit all of you, it just turns around back towards you and is going to swing around with both the claws and the bite. Because you are the only one in melee range of him at this point. I need the little thingy.
Mm-hmm.
I need the little thingy! Think out! Okay, there we go. He has 10-foot range on each of them. Okay, so first he's going to take a bite at you as he just whips his jaws around. You see this open maw of melted chocolate and marshmallow coming towards you, and the teeth sink into your flesh as you take 18 points of piercing damage.
Ha.
Are you... Yeah, and then 2 points of fire damage as the hot cocoa from within the hollowed out teeth injects into your body as well. You now have chocolate blood. Congratulations. You are now partly chocolate. You are now part chocolate. And finally, the claws for a 19. And you take 13 points of slashing damage as you take a full flurry of attacks from this dragon because you are the only person within range to do so. So it just flies down, smacks you with the tail, spins around, bites you, pins you to the ground, and claws through your body as it just pulls back and readies itself for another round of attacks. Dinglestink, you watch that happen, and you can't see Kung Fu Candy from where you are, but you see the dragon focus all of its attention to the only person in that area and unleash a devastating series of attack. You hear Kung Fu Candy taking the hits from the other side and yelping out in pain as the fangs sink into her body. What are you doing?
Oh no, you guys need to get Santa out. I need to help Candy. And I'm gonna fly over to the dragon's ass, and hopefully be flanking.
No,
I'm going to...
technically not, because Kung Fu Candy is not in her attack range. She's not able to threaten, so no flanking bonus from you.
Oh, okay. That's alright, I'm gonna go to pout out on your booty hole. And I'm just gonna start thwacking away with my quarterstaff.
Go ahead. Going to Pound Town on the booty hole is wild.
Oh!
Wild.
Wait, first, I'm gonna cast Enlarge on myself.
Okay.
Because I'm a fairy.
Right, what?
Because you're a fairy. You
So
also drop the concentration on fairy fire when you do that as well.
Oh yeah, no, and that's over behind the pillar. I can't move that.
Okay, so you cast Enlarge on yourself.
Yes. I'm big now. I'm now the size of a normal human.
You are now human-sized, yes.
I go from small to medium.
Yeah.
But I'm 8 times heavier now.
Nice. You see the weight just shifts ever so slightly on the floating platform as it rights itself with the extra addition of your weight. Cool.
Oh, can I still fly?
Technically, yes. Like, you just have bigger wings now.
They have muscles. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start thwacking this motherfucker.
Go ahead. You do an extra damage if you hit him.
27 and 22.
Okay. Both hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice. Strength and dex are the same. So that's 20...
13 plus 8.
21.
Yep.
Yeah, 21 force damage.
Okay. Takes it as you just thwack your staff into the back of this tail. You doing damage. It still looks pretty healthy, all things considered. It's definitely looking bloodied and rough, but it's still got quite a bit of fight left in it, as far as you can tell. What else do you want to do?
That's okay. Flurry of blows!
Okay, oh yeah, it was your action to enlarge. Makes sense. Flurry of blows! 23 hits, 16 does not.
Nice. Oh, also I need to roll after this 3d4.
Okay. 12
Because
points
of
of bludgeoning
enlarge.
damage. Okay.
Force damage. It just doesn't change it.
Fair. Ooh.
And then another 6
Oh, that
force
sucked.
damage.
That was rough. Okay. 2 1s and a
That's
4.
good.
That's crazy. So
It's free damage.
continue to unleash this flurry of blows against this creature. Your fists making contact even after your staff does. Still managing to shrug off most of the damage. Is that your turn?
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay. For its legendary action after your turn, it is going to take a tail attack against you, Dinglestink, as you
That's
are.
okay.
Oof. That was 1 away from a nat 20. There's a 30 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail just hits you in the chest, knocking all of the wind out of you. It takes everything you have to not get thrown back as you absorb the impact of that tail. That being said,
Use
Chip...
deflect attack.
Run that one by me, because I don't know the new rules for
It's
it.
deflect missiles, but you can use
Say-
it on melee attacks.
Okay, so what do you have to do? Roll dice?
No, I just deflect. I reduce it by 1d10 plus 17 for my reaction.
So roll 1d10 plus 17.
I did. I rolled a 9, so it's 26.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So you manage to just barely glance this tail off to the side. Can you link that ability in the chat just so I can have a read over on it? That's fucking insane. No one's ever playing the 2024 classes in one of my games again. I'm just telling you guys that right now. What a fucking stupid ass design.
It's deflect missiles, but it's piercing, bludgeoning, or slashing only. It's melee or.
Okay, fair
You can
enough.
overrule it if you want.
No, it's there. I figured we had all agreed already we weren't using 2024 shit, but everyone made it with it anyway. It's all good. So, you take no damage from the tail as you manage to right your stance and just bash it out of the way, somehow managing to avoid a tail that is 6 times the size of you. That checks out. Yeah, that makes complete fucking sense. Anyway,
No, you're right.
no, it's in the abilities. We're following the rules. It's fine. It's just a fucking stupid ability, and there's a reason I'm not using the 2024 things. That being said, Chip, it is your turn, my friend. You are currently surrounded... Oh, he's dead again. He's dead again. You are currently surrounded by sticky marshmallow. What do you want to do?
I'm just holding the sticky. I've become one with it. To save Santa. Okay, I'm going to run up here and try to scale up the stonework to get to the exposed parts of the chains.
Easily done. The chains kind of go up and through along the back of the cross he's on, and then back down and through the bottom of the wall of force. You can see it was cast around them once they've already put there.
Excellent. I'd like to go to the first one that I can find and try to destroy it, I guess. I'm
You
going to
do
take
know
out
that the one on the
a
right,
candy cane dagger.
the one on the right has been turned to a rigid frost from Chip's magical attacks on it. So you do see the ice buildup
Alright.
still on the right chain.
I'm gonna shimmy over to that one first.
Okay,
And
easily
pull
done.
out a candy cane dagger and kind of spin it around so the real tough end is at the back.
You got the
I'm just
hilt.
gonna
Yep.
try to,
Okay, roll me your attacks. Go for it.
which is the same because it's a martial arts weapon or
Mhm.
whatever.
Enlarge me. Ooh.
My
Oh no.
Poor kitty. Yeah, first one. 15.
That will be enough to strike the chain. You feel the kind of vibration through your arm as the hilt of your dagger just connects with this chain at full speed, at full strength. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Wheat
Okay.
damage.
An 8, because it is frozen, is going to be enough to do it. It's taking double damage. And you feel one of the links just crack and kind of separate as it just shatters due to the ice. And you see the kind of arcane pulsing coming from that chain cease, and it's just the one on Santa's right hand now, holding him in place. And you even see a little color come back into his face a little bit.
Santa, your rosy cheeks. Okay, I'd like to, and not the ones on your face. I'm going to shimmy over to the other one, and same deal. Gonna try to hit.
Okay, this one is not frozen, so it will not be taking double damage. Go ahead and roll your attack.
That's fine. 13.
13 will not hit, unfortunately. Gotta hit a 14.
Boo. Okay, those are my 2 attacks for my actual attack. So bonus action, I'll use a key point to flurry of blows and just.
We also have hasted attacks too, don't you?
Yeah. I'll do those. After.
Yeah, we have many. Not the cheeks. Oh god, not the cheeks.
23 for that one.
That'll do it.
For 6 damage.
Same deal. You hammer the back of your dagger into it and feel that same vibration pulse up your arm. It hurts a lot more this time, and the chain doesn't give nearly as much. You gather you probably have to get another couple hits on it to reach the same level of damage you did to the last one. But you do see it starting to give ever so slightly. Just waiting for Connor to undie. 20 hits as well.
I'm back.
The nat one does
so the
not.
nat one, boo. So the dirty 20 is the last one for 6 damage.
Okay. You bring the dagger down the second time, and this time the shock just reverberates through your arm so much you can barely hold on to it anymore, and you see a small crack starting to form at the base of the hilt of your dagger, but you slam it down for another attack, doing more damage to it, and you see the chain just barely just near to breaking. You're just on the cusp.
Well, thankfully we have the haste action, so we're going to try and finish the job. And 11.
That will not hit. You need a 14.
Last one.
Unfortunately, you just continue just king, king, and you guys can all hear the sound of this dagger slamming into the chain over and over again, but he's not managing to make any progress on that. In between your turns, we're going to go another legendary action, and the tail spikes are going to go for Dingle Stink, but they're going to miss with a 13. As the tail swings back around to catch you again on the other side, the dragon's frustration becoming visible. You jump and backflip through the air as the tail just passes very cinematically underneath you and land back on your feet as it swings around to the other side. Next up, we have Candy. You just got lit the fuck up.
Yeah, I sure did. Barely hanging on by a string. I'm going to go ahead and just move on up here. And as I move up, I kind of do like a Henry Cavill arm pump up.
Arm reload?
Instead of but on each arm, it's just a rainbow gill pops out each time. Just ta-ta! And I'm going to go ahead and smack him with the gills. Go slicing. 3 attacks, because I get an extra one with the beast.
Fuck you, Tark.
What did Tark say?
You missed Dingle Stink with the Laughing Patrick emote. Does not hit, unfortunately.
Son of a bitch.
You gotta beat
all 3.
You gotta beat a 20. He has a very high AC. Very high. You try to unleash this form. Technically you are flanking, yes. So count the first 2 as your first attack, which misses. You can roll the next 2 with advantage. Or I guess one more and then advantage on the last one. We love the arm reload. Yes, you are actively threatening the creature from both sides now. Okay, second attack hits. Let's go.
And third one up. Go. And what? Nat 20.
Hunt that nat 20. Hunt it. Yeah,
might as well nat.
Unfortunately.
All
right. So 2 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And so I'm going to need 2 DC... How many of these do I have? 3 more. DC 16 wisdom saves. 2 of them. Hup.
Succeed. Ooh, fail, actually. So he's going to use his second legendary resistance to automatically succeed on that one. He has 1 left.
No, it's good.
1,
burn those.
2. So, I'm rolling so low for damage. 7 and a 6.
Oof. Very rough. Very rough.
Ching! Oh, well.
As you unleash this flurry of rainbow fins that pop out of your body. Thank you for the subby, Targ. Sorry for you can laugh at me anytime. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. This time he's gonna whip his whole body around to swing the tail at Candy, who has been getting in his face and just did a bunch of damage to him. You're 21 to hit you, Candy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail slams into you another time. How you looking?
All right. So Candy does look like she staggers and stumbles, and then where is that? Relentless Rage.
Oh, nice.
Well,
yeah. Oh, yeah. You're good.
That roll it. All right, we gotta roll the thing and con save. I believe
Make a
it is.
DC con save. Yep.
Hup.
Okay, it increases by 5 each time you use it. Okay, so next time it's going to be 15. The tail swings around from this side and slams into you, kind of bouncing you off the chocolate spike sticking out behind you and returning you back to where you stood. And Dinglestink, I guess. Oh, yeah, other guys would see this too. Maybe not Grimgold, because he's pretty occupied with the chains right now. But you all see Candy take a devastating blow from this tail. Eyes kind of roll back in her head, and she just refocuses and comes back into the fight with blood dripping out of the mouth and the nose, probably out of one of the ears. She's looking
giving you everything, all that joy can bring. This I swear.
Do you have any movement or anything else you'd like to use?
Nope.
Okay, Chip, you're up. You see, Candy and Dinglestink having a bit of a time over there.
Well, this is shitty. I'm
gonna aim a ray of frost at the thing.
The chain?
The chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easily enough. Go ahead. Gotta beat a 14. Easily.
20.
Also, it's already has 12 damage. As long as you roll above a 4 for damage, it will break. Yeah.
16.
Easily. As you're trying to slam your dagger into this Grimgold, you see a flash of blue from behind you, and frost just erupts all over the chains as your last strike lands into them. Together, the combined damage of both of you shatters this other chain, and you see Santa just kind of hanging limply on the large, it's big, it's like a cross, like the X, basically, and he's still chained to it, but the chains are no longer siphoning his very life force. And while he does still look very much like shit, he's sunken-faced as ever, but there is color returning to his cheeks, which are more traditionally rosy. The wall of force is still present as far as you can tell, but he is no longer, at mortal peril.
All right, now I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would moving here be double movement because this is difficult terrain, or would that just be considered me walking out?
I would say it would be double movement to get out of it through it, because you're still partially in the circle when you move into that space, so it would just be 10 feet instead of 5 feet that you
10
use.
feet.
But once you're good now once you're out of it. Back to normal speed. Still feeling very sticky and uncomfortable though. That marshmallow ain't going away.
To here.
Okay.
Let me do some measuring. Perfect. I'm gonna quicken spell with 2 sorcery points and cast heal on Candy.
Oh. 2 heal. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, you're quickening, which means you can use
Quickening.
it as a bonus
So I
action.
can use it as a
You get
bonus.
70 points of heals. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Heal yourself for 70, please, Candy.
It's not roll, it's just heal for 70.
Heal for 70.
Yeah, it's
Amazing.
Okay.
Rolling 70 equals 70.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, or is that everything?
That is everything I can do currently.
What a turn. As Coco Claw, Lord of Scorching Beverages, sees that you have stopped his siphoning of Santa's magic, you even see his form beginning to struggle to maintain its shape. It looks like he was already using some of Santa's life force to power himself. He is still active in fighting. At the top of the initiative round, I need someone in chat to roll me a d4, exclamation point d4, please. Just a d4. Anybody? Doesn't matter who. Doesn't matter who. Whoever goes first gets it. Thank you, Avarian. That's 2. That's Dinglestink. Love that. Dinglestink. Yet again, you hear the sickening sound of a sticky marshmallow coming off of the roof. I need you to make me a DC 16 dex save, please. Probably pretty easy for you. Nat one. Fuck. Okay, it's fine.
I'm hasted.
Okay, well, still difficult terrain, and you were not flying. So at very least, you're starting in difficult terrain. Whee! There you go.
I'm always flying.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. You did.
You can say that dodging
You
it
know
puts
what?
me down.
No, I'm gonna say you did specifically say I land behind him and start pounding him in the ass.
Oh, okay.
Were your exact
Fair.
words. I'm gonna hold you to that. Otherwise,
If
flying
that's what I said,
characters
that's
are
what I
always going to
said,
be
'cause
pulling
I sure
out
don't
the.
remember.
Yeah. I land behind him and I pound him in his ass, I believe was the exact phrasing you used.
I do remember the pound in the ass.
Pound that ass, baby. But it'll just like literally cost you an extra 5 feet to take off,
Oh, I
as
should have
opposed to
cast
5 feet.
Reduce and Ant-Man to the dragon. Shit.
Oh no, not up the poop shit. That being said, it's the dragon's turn. Let's see if we get our breath back, ladies and gentlemen. Because that would be pretty fucking nice if I did. No, unfortunate. Okay, so it is going to take a... It's going to use all its attacks. Actually... Hasn't used this yet, this fight. So as you see it growing more and more angry, it turns towards all of you and just unleashes a mighty roar that causes the very structures to shake. I need a DC 14 wisdom save from everybody, please.
Oh.
Just frightful presence.
Does this count as a magical effect?
No. This is terror
Okay.
incarnate.
It's a dragon.
It's a fucking dragon. So everyone who rolled below 14, which is Kung Fu and Chip, are now considered frightened. As long as you are within eyesight of this dragon, as long as you can see the dragon, you are frightened by it. You can retake that save at the end of each of your turns. Anyone who succeeded, obviously, will not have to take it again. And then it still gets its full round of attacks. So, Fangs against Candy, Tail against Dinglestink, and then Claws against Dinglestick. Fangs, 23 to hit you, Candy. That's 18 points of piercing damage and 5 fire as the teeth just clamp down on the upper part of your leg, digging into your calf. It is attacking with a ferocity that suggests it is most likely now fighting for its very survival. The tail spikes are going to swing around to you, Dinglestink, for a 28, and you take 15 points of bludgeoning unless you would like to deflect attack again. In which case you'll probably
No, I don't
take...
have my reaction.
Do you not?
No,
Oh, you
because I
don't?
used that immediately after my
Yeah,
turn. But
yeah.
no, it hasn't rolled back around.
Hell yeah. So you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as the
Bonk.
tail spikes just
Ow.
come around, and then as he turns, his back leg just kind of whips around to you and scratches down towards your chest. Claws of Chop.
Ooh!
That's a nat 20. So we're ignoring that damage. It's 2d6 plus 6. So with a base of 12 plus whatever we roll here, so 13. You take 25 points of slashing damage as he critically strikes. You feel the claws tearing through your chest, tearing open tendons and cutting all the way down to your ribs as he does so. And then he is going to leap into the air and try to take off. He's going to leap 30 feet up, and then he's going to fly 50 feet this way, trying to get to some cover as best he can. That'll be it for him. He's looking very desperate and very rough. Since you guys freed Santa, he is very much struggling. Dinglestink, you're up.
Oh, you're not going anywhere on my watch. And I'm flying up after him. I don't care if I just got raked on.
Okay. Fly
Let me
full
do
speed
things
towards
in the
him.
air. Yep. And I'm gonna just start whacking him.
Whack him.
We're gonna play averages here. I have 7 key points. I'm gonna use 5 attacks here because I'm not gonna use one for flurry of blows. I'm gonna use a stunning strike until he fails or succeeds all 5.
Okay. Roll your 5 attacks. See if you hit with them first. 19 does not hit. 17 does not hit. You get 3 hits. 3 hits in all
Sweet.
there. So that is 3 con saves. Fail uses his last legendary resistance to succeed it. Success and success is not stunned.
We burned legendaries though.
But more importantly, as you
25, 26, 27, 28, 36 points of.
Okay, so why don't you just go ahead and do me a favor and describe what it looks as you finish off this entirely chocolate dragon.
Yeah.
So after getting clawed on, and I see this dragon just go up, I just yell, "Stop stealing Santa!" And I just fly up towards the sky with my candy cane staff out.
Just
And I just
pointed
beat the ever-loving.
directly towards him. Okay.
Yep. Beat the ever-loving fuck out of the head of this thing.
The first strike, as you fly forward, almost holding it like a spear, you jam the butt end of your staff directly under his jaw, and you hear a sickening crack and see bits of tooth beginning to fall out of his mouth, and the rest of your attacks just unleash an absolute blizzard of candy cane fury at this large chocolate dragon, at Cocoa Claw, the Lord of Scorching Beverages. And as your last blow connects, you hear a sickening crack, and the eyes roll back in his head as you fracture what is left of his skull, and the body just begins falling, hits the side of, it was 30 feet up, so it falls 30 feet and hits the side of this structure. The whole thing begins to tilt like this as he does, just dead weight, no longer holding himself up. I need a dex save from every single person who is standing on this platform right now, as he's just trying to claw his way up with whatever life he has left, and is just slowly beginning to slide down off the back. Oh no, Chip. Oh no, Chip. Chip. Chip, no. No, Chip. You have advantage because you're still hasted, I think. Oh no, you're not hasted. You didn't.
I'm not hasted.
Okay, well, you're lucky. Because as the structure begins to fall, everyone who succeeds managed to hold their footing in the sticky substance. Chip, you do have advantage from a variant if you'd like to roll with that.
Oh, there we go.
After he hits the thing, because I still have my potion of Hill Giant Strength, can I attempt to push him the fuck off?
Sure, go ahead. Roll me an athletics check. With advantage, I think. Dex save 12. Okay, more than enough at that point. The structure tilts. You all feel yourself starting to slide. Chip, you feel yourself starting to go, and you're like, no! Nah! And you just manage to put your hand down on the melting chocolate around you and stop yourself from sliding any further. What's up, Gummy? Welcome in. How you doing? The dragon just falls on the platform as Dinglestink just pushes against the body and slides it slowly off, and it just falls, plummets straight down at top speed, a gargantuanly sized dragon falling onto the metropolis of Winnipeg below. And as the invisible barrier around Santa Claus disappears and you see him able to move for the first time, you hear the sickening, thunderous crashing sound of that dragon hitting the ground some 100 so feet below you. You don't hear much else beyond that, but you look down and you just see this massive crater where this dragon is just now flayed out in a million pieces, chocolate splayed everywhere. And as you save Santa for the third and hopefully the last goddamn time over the bustling hellscape of fucking Winnipeg, that is where we will end our campaign, or our little session for today. That was a long one. That was a long one. That made me happy. Okay.
Fuck you, Winnipeg.
Fuck you. I'm so. It's nothing personal against Winnipeg. People just be getting stabbed there, so it felt like a pretty suitable.
So funny.
Felt like a pretty suitable place to have Santa get kidnapped. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Oh, there's a stream called Champs of the Table. Ooh, it looks like he's doing. I don't know what he's doing, but it looks like they're doing some D&D content. It's session 1, so that might be cool to check out someone's first session. Does it smash because of brittle? Absolutely, everything smashes because of brittle. So you helped so much. We're gonna raid Champs of the Table. I've never checked out the stuff. I think I popped in a stream or two, but we've never had a chance to raid them. So we're going to go ahead and do that, y'all. We got them like a minute before, so everyone run through their shit super fast. Starting with Chip Sweetwater. Say goodbye to the people. Tell them about yourself.
bye, people. Catch me playing games with Rusty on Saturdays or Fridays, depending on work. And here on Mondays, I make noises and shit. I'll eventually stream again. There you go.
There you go. Nailed it. All right. Chris, you're up.
I love you all. Thanks.
There you go. Fucking short and sweet. Grimgold, Connor, what do you got?
Yeah, before I die again, catch me in various Twitch chats, making fun jokes and playing funny sounds and playing funny games and hanging out with everybody. Love you all. Bye.
Fuck yeah, I love it. And last but not least, Kung Fu Candy. What do you got going on? Are you streaming later?
I'm gonna play later. I'm gonna play some Crabs games, and I got a 500 follow, 16-hour streaming coming. Look it out for it, baby!
Woo! Very exciting. It's looking like I'm gonna have my 1100 stream soon. Hopefully, we got 2 more follows to go. Ryan's got Crabs. Woo!
I got Crabs.
Y'all
He's
be
got
good to
Crabs.
each other. We'll see you next time. I might be streaming tomorrow. If not, I will definitely be live Wednesday for Way Back Wednesday. If you got the raid emotes, feel free to drop them in chat. If you're subbed to the stream, just let them know that we say. If not, just say hello on our behalf and be good. Anyway, no, that's the wrong one. That's it, everybody. We'll see you later. See you next time. Bye!